A war falls upon these lands. A land already marred by conflicts. A people resolute in determination. A past broken open. A world changed and ravaged. A war comes to these places. And it is not a war at the behest of a war queen against an ancient undead tyrant. It is a war of the living, a coalition of the gathered against that which would see them tested. A war has come upon this land, and I am here to show you all how it was won. Good morning, afternoon, and or evening to those in between and beyond the binary of the internet, and for our ladies and gents, I'm welcoming you back to Neon Lights Roleplay. More specifically, welcome back to A Good Death, Our Kingdoms, and Warfare Epic. I'm your Federation of Free. I go by Foxy and use he, they pronouns, and I have with me a collection of incredible individuals, gathered souls, dedicated officers of the Caladriai, and most more importantly, four very good friends of mine. Their tale is long, their deeds epic, and I could tell you all about them, but rather than continuing to do that, I will let them introduce themselves. So, players, any order that I tell you, that I call you out, please tell me who you are, who you're playing this evening, and where you can be found on the internet. Let's start, of course, with my best buddy Lucian.
Hey, it's Lucian. I'm playing Georgia Bayhart. I'm on the Discord sometimes.
And we love having you there. Mwah. If I had to see what happens here for you, George, you've come a long way, and there's only but so much left for you to grow into. Let's see how you do it. Before we do that, let's pass it over to the incredible and incomparable, the internet's one and only, Nora Meld.
That's me. Hi, I'm Nora Meld. I go by she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Granky today, for a little bit. And then I'm also found on the internet under Nora Meld. That's where you can find me. Just there.
And you better get looking right now, specifically. Do it. Don't close the tab. Open a new tab. Start looking right now. You can come back here so you can keep watching the show, please.
The magic of the internet.
Up next, she is beauty, she is grace. She will put a show tell through your chest while telling you that you're not worth her time to your face. I'm of course talking about the one and only Skepsis 3, also known as Bailey.
Hello, I'm much nicer than my characters, so I am actually friendly. You can come find me on internet places under Skepsis or Skepsis_re. I use she, they pronouns, and I am playing Calpurnia Bonicheski, who uses she, her pronouns. I'm very excited, and I obviously dressed up for the occasion. I will be wearing a different outfit next time we play, so I'm excited for that.
Everyone say thank you in chat.
We're all so normal. We're all so normal.
We're being very normal right now. Everyone's keeping it normal right now. We're so normal.
Oh, I even have
last,
both icons in right now.
Yo, look at that. Doubling up on it, frankly. Going above and beyond. And last, but if you think this person is least, then I certainly know that I have no business talking to you, as you certainly don't know anything about this incredible individual. I'm talking, of course, about the giant that is Turk, accented.
Oh, now everyone's gonna know I'm a giant. They're gonna try to steal my golden goose. Dang it! All right, well, that's secret of the internet out. Fee fi fo fum. It is I, Turk, or Turk accented. If I can smell the blood of the Englishman on you. It's weird, weirdest intro I think I've ever done. I use he, him pronouns, and I'll be playing Bo tonight, who shares pronouns, and also a proclivity to trying to do the right thing. And I guess we vary in the number of eyes we have and the more badass stuff the book can do. So really excited to maybe not screw up the game mechanics tonight.
I'm sure you'll all do wonderfully.
I love that Bo shares pronouns, as if like you're giving them away to other people.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll borrow these.
Got a little Fey blood, who knows?
You know, fair enough. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Steal your name and or your pronouns. It's the liberal agenda. All right, I'm going to get all the memeing out right now before we get into the serious stuff. Any case, friends, if you don't know who I am by now, I'm Young Foxy, a.k.a. Big Fox, Fox's finest. And I play everyone who is not these four incredible individuals, which is very hard to do because they are very, very good at their jobs. And I'll show you how good they are right about now. So, friends, as we resettle ourselves into the scene, It is the eve of the Pale Conquest. The eve of your grand siege of the Pale Citadel. You've gathered up your most fervent crusaders, an army amassed at your feet. You have parted and given your speeches. Orders have been passed. Runners are prepared. Formations already assembling to march in line. You all, however, you four, are destined for a different fate. So we stand here, the four of you, along with a few other individuals who prepared. Jack, a few of his high riders, Martin, of course, a few other individuals, more dedicated souls who have, well, let's say taken the pledge. You made it very clear that what your plan was. A focused strike directly at the heart of the Citadel. A focused, meaningful attack on Vashkath himself. You made it very clear you would need your most fervent and devoted soldiers for this. And you made it very clear, wrong kind of music, and you made it very clear that was very likely to be a one-way trip. Thus, these two individuals stand before you. We'll go over who they are and more about them some other time. Don't you worry about that, but that's important for later. Instead, let's focus in on the four of you. So I ask you, friends, is there somewhere you find yourselves, some individual you need to speak to, some errand you must attend to, before you go and face your fate? What do you find yourselves doing as you prepare for the end?
I mean, I can go first. I had an idea.
If you'd like, absolutely.
All right, perfect. Bo is having a meeting with his closest lieutenants and most immediate people who is going to be in charge of the command and everything really quick in a private tent area. Or maybe just out by a fire.
With you are two individuals. There is, let's go with Grell. Grell is his name. He is half orc, and as a notable because his skin is sort of like a almost palish gray, but has a lot of sort of different colored tattooish like markings about him from different clan markings and honor scars and different things like that. He's a stoic soul, but very, very capable in his job. Aside him is, let's go with Alira. Alira is... We'll make her... You know what? Fuck it. We'll make Alira an elf. Alira's one of the only elves that's still around here outside of you, Granky. And she's known this land probably longer than you have, Bo. But regardless, she's still a dedicated subordinate, capable of following your orders and relaying information about you. But when it comes down to scouting or trying to sort the terrain, you know they're on a better pair of eyes and ears in the entirety of the Highlands.
Sorry, just getting down the details. Right. You've both got your orders. Here, disseminate that amongst the ranks.
Grell kind of looks forward and says, most of the men are already eager. Potent. The fight will be bitter, but I think we're ready for it. Alira kind of leans back. Hell, we fucking better be. It's practically suicide. That far behind enemy lines, surrounded by dead. Should be a good time.
Alira, I've said it once, I've said it twice. Every time you're out in the field, I feel like I'm risking a masterpiece. So few of you left. So long a life.
Captain, if flirting was your plan, then marry me after the battle's done, not before, all right?
No, well, we can get onto that, but I mean more so if anyone's not allowed to die out there today, you're certainly not.
She kind of blushes a bit and kind of waves a hand at you. Krell chuckles and says, what he really means is he had eyes for somebody else.
That excuse you, I only have one eye. And I got a boot that's gonna find its way right up your ear if you don't can it.
He kind of coughs and says, well, you take after them, certainly.
I'm gonna take your tusks out your... Anyway, I appreciate their eagerness, but I don't want this image of glorious death permeating amongst everyone. I want folks to think they're coming out of this. I want there to be a general message that, well, whoever's got the most undead tallied to their name doesn't have to do any far range and scout missions unless they want to. Let's give it a year. That feels appropriate for the end times battle.
Alira nods and says, "Well, considering I know where my vanguard will be, I'll make sure they understand that appropriately. I'm putting up double digits today. What are you thinking?" Grell kind of looks at you, or Grell kind of looks at you for a while and folds his arms. Kind of like gives you a bit of a look. How long you been waiting to give those orders, Cap?
I already got the smudge sticks, so you can put on your armor. And I motion towards two big crates that he kicks. Everyone gets one. Be a lot easier than having to keep mental track.
Grell takes a moment, nods again. Well, all right then. There's nothing else. I'll be distributing. Make sure folks are ready.
Thank you both. We're walking into as close to hell as I think we'll be able to find in a while. Wouldn't have anyone else with me. Damn shame not to be
It's
there.
been an honor, Omen.
Honor, please. It's been a privilege to work with both of you. Best thing I could have stumbled my way into.
Alira, who is kind of working a small knife at the edge of her nails, is just, all right, enough of the schmutz. You come back alive, yeah?
Oh, I got the easy job. I just gotta go stick a dagger in one fella.
All right, then. I'm holding you to it. I'm not leading this rabble if you bite it.
I got that when I figured it out when I got the job. I understand. Hey, what do I have to worry about? I got cranky. But come on, bring it in. Goes to hug over.
Yeah. They come in. Alira kind of just throws herself into a hug around you, no problem. Grell takes a bit longer, but eventually kind of squeezes the two of you for a moment.
The big guy, make sure he gets in here.
Yeah, all right. They hug, and eventually the two of them separate. Grell pats both of your shoulders. And with a nod, they turn and part. Outside of the tent, they are gathering up those collections of black markings and working them as they're moving, each one carrying a box. Grell still has that smile on his face. Alira looks at him and just, what did you mean by that? What did you mean by how long have you been waiting to give those orders? I mean, think about it. Every other day, it's scout this, survey this, check this out, return from that. Kill this thing, kill that thing. How long have you been waiting to tell us all to just survive? To live? She smiles. Yeah. Been a long time coming. Let's get this done, yeah? See you back here. And they turn and separate their ways. Bo, anything more for you?
Not at the moment. No, I might think of something later.
Absolutely. The camera passes on, sort of sliding across the command tent up into the inky sky of the night. And who do we follow next?
I think the only person that Calpurnia wants to spend a significant amount of time with right now is probably Granky. Calpurnia's family is nowhere near here, and I think Granky is the closest thing she has to family that's like present, because she grew up with Granky as like being a full adult when she was like a child. So it was like Uncle Granky, Aunt Uncle Granky, from being kind of like not actually related to her, but just like associated being around and stuff. So I think she's probably just spending some time with Granky before we all come together as like a unit of 4. Does Granky drink?
Granky does not drink. Granky is straight edge, actually, I think. Makes most sense.
Well, I guess then she wouldn't share wine with you, but
I'm more than happy to let I'm more than happy to let you drink I don't mind being in the presence of people who are drinking. Is the
No, yeah. I think just Calpurnia knows Granky, right? So I don't think she'd be
Mhm.
like, I brought wine when like she knows that
Mhm.
Granky doesn't drink. God, they're both such workaholics. Um, I think she's probably just kind of quietly enjoying Granky's presence. And then, unless there's anything Granky wants to say, I think it's maybe just sort of like comfort and silence until they have to go join everyone else, and
I
probably will give
think
Granky a hug.
yeah. I think spending time together beforehand, it's likely I would have out some incense and uh, a small like uh, bag of nuts that I probably carry around for snacking. Um, and of course, offer them to anyone who wishes to spend time with me. Um, so I think before the time together ends, Grenky is obviously more than happy spending time in silence. However, um, I think Granky would ask, do you have any final thoughts before we head in?
I think just the only thing I'm concerned about is what will happen if something happens to any of us, and how we can honor it. I don't plan on letting any of you die, but unfortunate circumstances aside, I think I just want to make sure that my family is alright. Cranky,
Yes?
if something were to happen, can you make sure that Theodora is taken care of? I know
Of course.
that you're practically family, but my mother is ailing, and I know that the rest of my family wouldn't know what to do if they had the answers written in front of them sometimes. So I worry about them.
You know they worry about you too.
Yes, well, I know that my job is to get hurt so nobody else has to.
Well, I know I appreciate you fighting for me and fighting for everyone else. But they would like you to come home safe and sound also. So, put yourself on high priority.
Alright. I will say the same for you. I know that many generations have passed you by, but we are hoping for your safe return as well.
I've made it through one of them. Let's see if I can roll the dice and get lucky again.
I think you don't need luck on your side this time. I will be there. So, let's
Well.
go see the others.
Let's.
I think Calpurnia, I know that Granky doesn't really love being touched, but I'm assuming Granky wears gloves. So I think Calpurnia would walk out of the tent holding your hand at least, while we kind of join with the others, before we kind of resettle back into our military prowess persona.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds nice.
I love that. It's beautiful. Until you exit your tent into the colder winter night, becoming very early morning by this time. You know that you're supposed to be marching within the next few hours, and so you two are some of the first to the gathering spot outside of, well, Jack, who has been standing by Guildbeak the whole time, just kind of staring out at the assemblages of troops, not really talking much, but just kind of scratching Guildbeak's chin and looking out at the sort of army assembled. But as we pass you two holding hands and past the rest of the assemblage, the night passes upward, and I believe that just technically for now at least leaves us George. Yes?
Yeah.
Where do you find yourself right now, my dear friend?
Well, I'm sitting in this chair at my no. George,
In the Highwood Hills.
yeah, George, if anything, has found a quiet place to pray. He's got a lot on his mind, and if anything, he's hoping to speak with a few people. But he's not gonna go searching for them. He's hoping that they will come to him first, in this kind of quiet moment. So he's just kind of praying and waiting to see who shows up.
Oh, trust me, I'm not even gonna. Oh yeah. I think I have it in mind who you're looking for here, but we'll go with the more obvious one right now. You find yourself praying, George, and prayer has always been a solace for you. For the church, back when you were with the faithful, you remembered learning prayer as a meditative gesture, a way to reflect on one's internal light. It's a way you sort of sense the flame within oneself, touch of Arana's flame within your own soul. And you haven't quite felt that. Not just when you encountered Vashketh, not just since then, but for a while now, you haven't quite felt that exact same flame in your soul. And it's weighed on you for some time, I think. Prayer is a space to gather and focus on that internal mood. And as you tune out the world for a brief bit, focus out on the sounds of the winter all around you, breathe in and out, in and out. You eventually do hear footsteps approaching you. They're soft, as if the person moving is almost always used to keeping their steps quiet, because they travel light on their feet. But I wager between the gait, the stride, and the way they walk, they're familiar enough. Take it away, Bo.
Beat Martin. We locked eyes. I've been speedwalking this entire time.
Yeah, both of you guys just like walking really quick.
All right. Hey, Chaplain. Mind have a few words, or is this private?
Oh. Bo, no, it's okay. I wasn't really getting anywhere anyway.
I'm trying to go somewhere, and I'm gonna plop myself down next to you.
So how are you?
Well, we're all gonna maybe die tomorrow, so I mean that's kind of sitting on my head. But you know that I'm good. I think.
Understandable.
Yeah, actually, I got a question, real quick.
Sure.
I mean, it's just real. Just don't worry about it, kind of thing. You pray. You're a praying person.
Mm-hmm.
You talk to the gods. Are they?
No, well, not so much talk. I find prayer is more for finding answers within yourself. There often isn't. We look for guidance,
Okay.
but more often than not, that guidance doesn't really come from anywhere besides ourselves.
Okay. So, Right, I was gonna have you ask the gods about this, but I guess I'll just ask you straight up then. Are we sure we can't maybe just kill Jack and take the mounts? It's been sitting in my head, and I mean, maybe that makes me a bad person still or something, but I mean, I really just can't. We're putting a lot on somebody who, yeah, they wasn't very nice last time we really interacted in a significant way.
Of course. Now I could do the priestly thing and say that everybody has some good in them, but let's be honest with ourselves here. There's a lot riding on this, and you know yourself and Jack better than any one of us. If you think that he won't hold up his end of the bargain, you do what must be done.
Okay, well, see, I was thinking that, right? And I was thinking, how can we, like, usurp him? And I mean, hey, be another revolt amongst the High Raiders. How hard could it be? You just don't have any time or resources. Or we're also fighting an active war. I mean, yeah, then Kali's all, I sold everything, you know, and she always talks like that. Well, I mean, I hate to think what she promised to get him on side. It's just, I don't know. I'm just
Hard to trust them again?
I mean, been stabbed and by the same person 3 times over. Are you gonna go for a hug again?
Probably not.
Alright, well, so you see my hold up here.
I understand. I would say, I mean, you trust the rest of us. Caladriai, right?
Yeah, well, give her yeah, I do.
And we have decided, some of us begrudgingly, to accept Jack, if only temporarily.
Yeah, well, you accepted me too, and you see how well that's going.
Right. To be perfectly honest, in this situation, a lot's gonna change in the next couple of hours, days. Who's to say that by this time, say next week, this problem won't matter anymore?
I mean, that's fucking hopeful over here, isn't it?
Well, in times like these, you gotta hope for something.
You don't sound like a very hopeful person. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, every man can dream.
What do you dream about then, huh? I don't know what I dream about, but come on.
I've been in this business a long time. I've been thinking about maybe retirement might not be the best word.
Settling down, you know, having someone you trust and enjoy the company of nearby for a long extended period of time. Some might even call it a relationship.
I don't know if I'd go that far. But it does sound nice, doesn't it?
Just curious, you know, because, well, I see things and I'm not blind, despite, you know, the eye.
Half blind, then.
See better than you. Imagine with both eyes open. I can see through all this, but...
I imagine that's true.
No, I'm beating around the bush. I mean, come on. Last night, potentially alive, eh? You gonna... make anything happen? You gonna say anything?
I may have a few words with... Also, what... I thought you came here for help from me.
Oh, I did.
What's
But then
this now?
I'm sitting here thinking this whole time, oh, doesn't he look sad and resigned and everything's woe is me, you know? gods of, they talk to the guidance and all that, and I'm just like, I'm just thinking, I bother myself here. I mean, this guy's got someone who really wants to rattle his bones. I mean, does he even fuck?
Alright, listen.
I don't need to know all the details. I'm more so talking about, I see two people who clearly care about each other at a very deep level. I mean, more so than just compatriots. And look, there's only so many times you can turn around to get the sad puppy dog eyes, right?
Maybe that's part of why I'm thinking of retiring.
Oh ho ho, alright. I mean, that's something.
It's difficult when you're both part of the same command structure.
I mean... No, sorry, I don't get that. I don't understand that at all, actually.
The Caladriai have, shall we say, less strict rules compared to the faithful of Arana.
Oh, okay, so it's a good thing we're in the Caladriai now and not the faithful Arana. I know they're around and you've got whatever situation you've got with the leader there, but I mean, we can talk about that at some later point when you're retired, maybe. And I mean, if you need me to like bump some people off, clearly we're already talking about taking out leaders.
No, I think we'll be far enough removed by then.
All right, well, I'm just curious because I haven't actually heard any holdups.
I mean,
Alright, I don't... I can see you're already having a bit of a crisis of... It's not faith, is it, though? It's really, I guess it's more, sexual prowess, maybe? I don't know, I'm spitballing here.
Simba, at the end of the day, this upcoming battle is the one that really matters.
I mean, sure. You bringing your gods with you?
I'm bringing myself, aren't I?
God, I need one line out of you that isn't followed by a heavy sigh that makes me think you're gonna walk in there like a dead man.
I'm tired, Bo. The sigh just, it's part of me.
Ah, well, hard to argue with someone telling you something's a part of you. Oh, damn, you got me doing it.
It grows on you, doesn't it?
I'm too young and too afraid to be sighing all the time.
It helps takes the weight off the shoulders.
Tell you what, you dig through whatever religious fervor you gotta dig through, and maybe I'll find some religious scholar and send them over your way.
Okay, sure.
Bill's gonna get up at that and then kick at your side because he knows you're heavily armored at all times. Last night alive, holy man. Don't gotta be a priest or a chaplain or anything. Gotta be a person.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. And George will take what's very clearly a container of holy water and pour it into a glass. Because there's no alcohol in this room.
I brought some in. Anyway.
Well, the two of you share a drink, and the starlight settles in around you. And, well, you're free to part. You know, there's still a little bit of time before the rest of you are going to gather, but you're pretty certain Calpurnia and Granky are probably already on their way to meet up, so you can either wait for a little while outside or go meet up with them earlier. Just hang around, whatever feels appropriate to you. Nonetheless, you are once again finding yourself disturbed by footsteps. George?
Oh, did you forget something?
A voice responds that you probably weren't actually fully expecting, funnily enough. Your friend walked away already. I thought I might find you out here, so I figured I'd come by. It's Freya, funnily enough.
Oh, Brea, come in.
Well, I won't be staying long.
Okay.
Were you praying just now?
I was.
And how is your connection to the flame lately? Do you still feel Arana's fire in your soul?
I would say it's dwindled to an ember now.
Suffering a consequence of faith, then, chaplain.
Not a consequence. I'm content with how things have gone.
You speak in the cadence of a man half dead already.
I am prepared. There's a lot riding on this.
Every one of us knows that death could come tomorrow. It's never a consequence. Nor is it a matter of such concern for one as us. No. You are bothered by something greater.
You've always been able to read me very well. How...
You're obvious.
Okay, that's true.
I'm here on a favor, chaplain. Funnily enough.
Huh,
Something like that, actually.
a favor. Okay.
Yes. You could say I'm doing one, repaying one. Matter of perspective, really. Not important. The church teaches us fervent faith, vigilance, zealotry. It stokes the flame, ignites the soul. You have dwindled because you are no longer stoked by the same anger. No, no, no. You were never stoked by that anger. You were never really one of us, George.
I was
Rage
at
at the
one
undead
point.
is not what fuels yourself. Wrong. You believed yourself to be. You fought as we did, trained as we did, meditated as we did, practiced and worshipped as we did. But a spite for the undead has never fueled your flame, nor is it a desire for cleansing or vindication. No, no. There has always been something different that has moved you, George. I would suggest you work on finding it. And she leans off of the doorframe and turns to walk out of the door. Good night, George's Behar.
Thank you for the years of training, Brea.
She stops at the door. Show me you haven't forgotten them. Die well.
I will.
And as she steps away, you hear another set of footsteps approaching you. Faster this time. Rapidly, actually. A bit more hurried in the sort of crunch of snow. Just, my lord, hello?
Will I ever get a chance to pray in peace?
You'll have to forgive me, my lord. I assumed Greha would have. She was here, yes?
Yes, she was.
What did she say?
She was uncharacteristically kind.
And
What do you think she said?
that's not what I'm asking right now, my lord.
She said something about finding my true motivations.
Fine. I assumed you would be busy with preparations and/or your own prayers, and felt that I needed to seek some sanctified soul for a bit of personal introspection. I hate to say that she was my second best option, but I sought her counsel, brief as it might have been. She then suddenly stormed off. When I asked her where she was headed, she said to do me a favor.
Ah, I see.
This has been an untimely disturbance, and you are clearly in the middle of your prayers, my lord, and thus I should probably leave you to what you are doing right now.
No,
Please
stay.
forgive the intrusion. Are you certain?
I am.
Very well. He steps more into the door. Is everything well, my lord?
As well as it can be.
Suppose that's fair. You appear troubled? No, that's not quite it. Concerned, maybe. Considering something?
Why does everybody say that?
Well, it's a perpetual look you have about your face. The scowl lines are rather permanent, and he kind of does like a bit of a...
I see. What are your plans after this? The battle, I mean.
That's a unique question, my lord. I hadn't considered much. I suppose, should we be successful, when we are victorious and Boshkath is slain, I will return to my duties with the Caladriai, I would assume. Continue to serve at your side, if you would have me. Where do you believe you will go at the end of this war? Put the sad music back on.
I don't know yet. I've been considering stepping down.
You would retire from your position in the Caladriai.
These past few years have been significant, and this upcoming battle will mark the highest point and, I believe, the lowest point in our careers. Would it not be a good time to slow down a little bit?
Hour. You said hour.
You've followed me up till this point.
He looks at you for a long moment and isn't like really sure what to say. You can see him kind of cut his eyes at the door briefly, momentarily, and then back to you, and then the door, and back to you, and then to the floor. Much of Erdvale was damaged in the attack. Lots was lost. There is a small pasture of farmland. It was owned by my grandfather. I would like to see it tended in the aftermath of this war. See it made to bring life again. I would bid myself not do so alone, if it were at all possible.
Well, I did offer Shawnee everything, basically everything I owned in Bayheart.
That you did. I suppose that's just like you, George.
I wouldn't say no to a fresh start.
I suppose there are many things I wouldn't readily say no to, if offered.
Many things will happen in the next day or days.
Certainly true.
I'm afraid of what will happen if only one of us makes it out of this.
He reaches out and, if you're willing, grabs your hand.
George will, like, clasp both hands around.
That fear is a sacred thing, my lord. You fear because you care. You fear because you wish better. Fire has never motivated you. Zealotry has never driven you. You fear because you love.
Yes, I think I figured that out some time ago, Martin.
He looks up at you. What exactly does that mean?
Martin, it means I love you. I've loved you for some time now.
He smiles. And I would love you unto the gates of hell, George of Bayheart.
We're just gonna kiss him.
Absolutely. You lean forward, he grasps your arms in his, as the two of you embrace, and as your lips meet, you Briefly, as you were lost in the moment of something new, almost distantly, so briefly that you don't notice it, feel something flicker and rise in the back of your soul. It seems you have found a thing that pushes you forward after all, George. Not zealotry, not anger, not fear, but love. I imagine the two of you remain in that embrace for a while, and I'm certainly going to leave you all in that space. In fact, I think it's maybe not long after the two of you spend time in this embrace, and well, obviously leave that space to yourself so that you can have the privacy of enjoying your, a moment that you two have earned, certainly. But in the aftermath, after a long solidified commitment, you two realize that you have destiny to face. And just outside, waiting for all of you, are the three who have followed you two this far. Caladriai officers, Jack included, actually. You find yourselves, eventually, met with the approaching figures of George and Martin, both of whom seem, I'd say, closer, perhaps.
No, we were all there with our ears pressed against the wall. listening.
Yeah, fucking roll for
Like
stealth.
The head stacked up like Scooby-Doo.
We be dropping those eaves.
Well, regardless of how well you roll the stealth checks, we find you all. We find you guys. The five of you meeting and assembling. In the quiet of the evening turned to morning, as the sun only barely begins to crest the first peaks of the Bastion Edge Mountains, the five of you gather in this space. Jack is with you. Several other of the cliff runners are all around. Your crusaders are ready. Your lieutenants have received their orders, passed them off, and beneath you, at the behest, in the valley depression beneath you all, you can already see your soldiers gathering to march in organized rows. This scene here is left for the five of you. How you handle it, well, it's up to you all. Please, my dearest darlings, take it away.
I feel it's almost. I don't know if this is true, but if George and Martin are walking up together holding hands, breaking up, you're walking up holding hands platonically. Poor Bo!
Somebody go
George and
find
Martin
I mean, listen, Jack's right
Definitely
there.
not holding hands.
Yeah, you had to go hold Jack's hand.
No.
Okay, anyways, doesn't matter. I'm joking. Okay.
Stand in the cold and die, Jack.
So is Jack with us, or is he just kind of like on the outskirts lingering?
Kind of hanging out in the periphery. If any of you call out to him or clearly need to talk to him, he'll approach, obviously, but he's not, outwardly worried about. He's, again, he assumes you're all about to do your pre-hero warm-up pomp speech, and he's like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, we all cheer like a baseball team.
Caladriai on three, Caladriai on three. 1, 2, 3, Caladriai!
Okay, no, but
Very serious episode, by the way, guys.
we have to cut the seriousness that's about to happen with us just being silly. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I think Calpurnia is gonna walk up with Granky, and I think it's kind of gonna be a thing of like, well, is everybody ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
I mean, I'd say so.
All right.
Sure you're ready? Not a little bit worried with Granky walking out here?
No, I think I'm good. I've chosen my B grade gown, so it won't get ruined. Good one. So, I think we're good to go. Well, I'm not much one for sentiment, usually, but I don't
I
think I
am.
would rather be doing this with anyone else other than all of you.
Be safe, everyone, please.
All right? Let's carry on, I guess.
May we all survive.
I mean, Flash Cat didn't
Have
try to
anything to
kill himself, so we might as well get to it.
If I have anything to say about it, I will make sure all of you come home.
You have to come home too, you know.
I will do my best.
Yeah, you got all those very important balls to attend, and you have to stand and talk to people.
Yes, the most important of my duties.
Mm-hmm. Plus, if you're going down, we're already all fucked, so...
I can definitely agree with that.
I wouldn't rather do it with anyone else. Softy.
I don't know if you know this about me, Bo, but I care very deeply about people, so let's get to work.
We'll have to throw a party when we get back.
Oh, there's an idea.
I think I might be able to get us some good vintage wine and whatnot. I know that you don't drink cranky, but sparkling apple juice or whatnot.
I'll make an exception.
Oh! Now I know we're gonna win. No force on earth would stop me from trying to get a drink in Granky's hands.
If it keeps you alive, I'm more than happy to.
I can't die yet.
All
I
right.
got so much unfinished business. But yeah. Well, Princess was never gonna say, we're just down here gawking.
At this point, Jack, who notices you're all kind of talking, is, all right, well, we're all done yapping. We getting on the way?
Yes, I was thinking about the best way to distribute weight amongst your steeds. I don't know what to refer to them as. I think, most importantly, George, who's always very heavily armored, either Granky or Martin should fly with him because they are the lightest,
Ah, I think
and
Martin
then
should.
we can go from there.
Jack kind of just like nods behind him, and you can see there's a kind of like a big enough gathering of mount that you can see that there's, for the most part, enough for almost each of you to have an individual mount. It looks like you'll have to have at least one or two double ups, given that you're taking all five of you as well as two other crusaders, and there's still Jack and enough few other people who are flying in with you. So I'd say between the four of you specifically, two of you can fly individually, two of you have to double up with somebody else. It doesn't really matter who else.
And there was
Be
only
George, or
one
is that good?
mount.
Well, I know that George and I are probably the most burdensome, so I will defer to the experts.
I mean, I don't
Jack,
think they're going to care about your personality when they're flying you.
You do know that dresses are made out of bone and steel, right, Bo?
I mean, I haven't checked yet.
Oh, well, sorry that you've missed out. Anyways, let's continue.
Jack just says, all right, your highnesses, you two are riding together. Save the clip in for later.
Really? You're giving me a
Looks
clip
over
runner
and just,
already?
Jack kind of thumbs over to one of the kind of like more stoic and not like older, but more like, like sort of, I'd say like close to their prime, rather adult ones, that kind of like bristles a little bit and kind of like almost squawks at you some and just, a mayor over there will take care of you. He's a bit bitchy, but just be nice.
Mayor was old when I was young. Alright. Suppose beggars can't be choosers. Come on, I'll show you how to sit.
Emir, as you approach, kind of does kind of pat the ground with his forward legs a little bit, some and like bristle some. His feathers kind of fray out some. But as you approach, he just kind of like stare you down for a moment, Bo. Almost like meeting your beak up to his beak up to your face for a moment, before he just kind of slowly lower himself, just enough that you can climb up with some effort.
Mm. He does it with a very natural ease, suggesting he's done this several times before.
How much similar is it to a horse? Will it
Well-
freak out if I grab it?
Everything freaks out when you grab it. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's hide stuffer than you think.
Never mind. I can say
Climb
that.
up and take a hand.
All right. Calpurnia will go up like a lady. So.
Emir does kind of like buck his rear a little bit as you approach some, but not enough to like throw you off or anything like that. But fully as a
Come
I don't know who the
on.
fuck you are. What's this?
Doesn't smell
Who's this
that
lady?
bad. Easy.
He squawks some, but does kind of lower his head some more. Jack just says, "All right." Looks over to George. You rub at somebody else too. You're picking on who else? On who? On who? I don't really care. Just not someone heavy. You take. Let's see. Anybody seen Daenerys? And he kind of does a bit of a weird whistle with the back of his teeth, and you'll see one of them kind of like hop out of the group. She's spry, very very kind of like hopping excited. You can see that like under her like feather, she is full of coiled muscle. Clearly a very very strong sort of cliff runner. Hey, all right, girl, all right, yeah, you're up. Take it easy. Come on in, Chaplain. She don't bite. Okay, I'm lying. She bites, but
As long as she doesn't bite me. And George is gonna hop on.
It's not too dissimilar to a horse, funnily enough, George. As you kind of sit on the saddle, you recognize, okay, she's a bit wider, a lot more muscle mass than a horse overall, but as far as where you can hold your hands and grip, it's not too dissimilar. Jack just says, don't worry about flying her. She'll follow my lead too easy without any problem. Just hold tight and don't fall off.
Can do.
Martin walks up and says, am I to fly with you, my lord?
Yeah, of course. Why not? And George will kind of put a hand down to help him up.
He takes the hand and hops up and slides in behind you and just... I always wanted to try riding one of these as a kid.
Well, now's your chance.
Shame I'm afraid of heights.
Ah. Just hold on tight and we'll make it there.
Of course. Jack chuckles somewhat, just... That's cute.
I love that
All right,
George
Sacristan?
said, why not? As if like they
Yeah,
had
just like, fuck it.
fucking kissed. He's just like, why not? And as if he hasn't professed his love.
Listen, he's trying to keep it casual for the people in the chat, all right?
What's a little love between the homies, all right? No big deal.
The chat is just the writers being like
Exactly.
yeah. Anyways.
No,
Oh,
Jack just says, all right, Sacristan, pick your mount, whichever one you want. They're all pretty good kids.
I probably would just go up to the smallest one because it seems like I'm very tiny, so it makes sense to not overstep and just.
Well, the runt of this litter they brought with them, who was only a runt in that they were the smallest one when they were born, they're still a fully grown cliff runner at this point, affectionately called Little Huff, sort of struts forward, much more calm and relaxed than the others, honestly. They just sort of stalk forward to you, lean forward, get a bit of a sniff, and then eventually just kind of drag their head down very, very low and almost very respectfully to you.
I think I would know how to respectfully acknowledge and mount one of these. Not that I've necessarily done it before, but I've met enough people that ride them that I would probably know exactly how to do so. And then do so.
You give a sort of small scratch behind, sort of like the sort of ear crest behind their head, which is very, very appreciative gesture, which he kind of like, little kind of shake their head out a little bit. And as you kind of mount up, they give a sort of light squawk, really adjusting to the weight, shuffling some. And Jack says, all right then. Everybody all mounted? Let's make this happen then. And there's a sort of brisk sort of flap as Gilbeak kind of shifts their head up around some, and Jack kind of splits over and mounts. He does ride up next to Bo and Calpurnia and looks at you for a moment. Offers a very like, it's a very Cheshire-like smirk, but he doesn't hold it for very long at you, Bo. Just, and then kind of keeps it moving. All right, let's get airborne. And Gilbeak kind of takes a running leap, hops onto one cliff face, hops another, and then takes off into the air, flapping their wings once and taking flight. The rest of you follow suit. The rest of your various mounts, eventually ascending into the air with various degrees of certainty and comfort. And as you all crest airborne, as your armies march forward, the camera will pan out to a large swath of not approaching undead, to a large swath of barren wasteland out all around you. You are approaching the battlefield, friends. Your army is approaching the battlefield that will make and define this second War of Bones, this war for life. As we prepare to see that fight made, we're going to give ourselves and our officers a brief moment to refuel, defuel, and process their tactics. We'll be right back in about 10 or so minutes, so don't touch that dial or that browser unless you need to go take a break yourself. And we'll see you right back here in just that much time. Take care, friends. Love you lots. We rejoin ourselves to the scene of several individuals. Two of them are, let's say, gathering around a small... We join ourselves on the march, if you'll forgive me for that brief recon. A collection of soldiers are stomping in uniform formation, organized and regimented, on their way to a battle they know determines the fate of not just their own forces, not just of their own armies, but of the many lands of Antalea all behind in the mountains at their rear. This army marches, focused and coordinated, and out onto a wide, high-swept battlefield. Out in the distance is a tall citadel made of white bone and cauterized stone and crystallized blue ice. And all around it is the rancid smell of death magic. Boshketh awaits atop this citadel, looking from atop it out to the many legions he has beneath it, to the army that approaches, and looks out to the high heavens. They will be here soon. A massive armored figure steps forward. Indeed. Are you afraid, Dark King? Not so simply. Curious, more so. You believe they will fail? No. I am unsure what it means if they do. They will be here soon. I will test them. We will see which of us is worthy for what comes next. You fault me for raising you into undeath, General. If I had the will, I'd crush your skull open and spite your name until the ages saw me rot. I see. And if I were to release my control over you, would you? Perhaps. You will stay here with me. Grawl will command from the front with the grave captains. We will face the Caladriai officers directly. I have questions I would ask of them. Indeed. And I would see what is made of these new leaders of this army of life. I would see if they are worth the War Queen's medal. let alone her inheritance. And from there, we cut ourselves away to a wide, swept battlefield. Friends, let's go ahead and take a nice long look at our battlefield. Friends, all around you is a massive graveyard. Bones and corpses are splayed all about this wide valley of dried ice and cracked earth. But they are not the bones of simple mortal creatures. All about this massive boneyard are the remnant corpses of the long-dead dragons who have since parted this realm far before. Mythical beasts. This place is a remnant to death. It seems only fitting the Citadel be raised here. Friends, I will do much less monologuing here. Instead, I will simply begin some cool battle ambience. I will turn on our direct connotations for war. And I turn it over to you, friends, and say, very simply, which of you would like to deploy your forces first?
I say archers.
Archers first.
Yeah, because I think there's only
All
so
right.
many places that they can go, right?
Oh, we don't.
All right, Grenkies, your archers can only go in the center and the rear, but the idle appendages, which you also control, can go into any place at once.
Okay,
So
I think
please,
I'm gonna do.
place your units.
Yeah, gonna throw my best archers right smack dab in the center. You think? That sound good?
That should be fine. You're the most protected then, too, from potential side assaults.
We do have to remember that we have to keep at least something in the rear, because of the they can go around or whatever.
Yeah.
We got a few ranged units.
Can we... How far is the range on catapults?
Oh, Greggy, you should deploy the rest of your units. Your units deploy in full. You should deploy the rest of your
Oh,
units.
all of them.
Greggy,
All of
please.
them. I thought it was one. I
Please.
thought it was one at a time. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Do you want to throw those like that? You think?
I think that's fine.
Cool. And then, which wall were we going for? The one over here or the one over here?
I think we're going for the one on the left.
Let's go left.
Yeah, let's go left.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think potentially because you got a higher defense. Yeah, so maybe on the outside because you've got a higher defense over there
Okay.
from side assaults.
Okay. That makes sense to me. So those are my four.
Do you also have battle hymn?
All right, then.
Me? I don't think I have battle hymn.
Speaking of courage, it's similar ability.
Oh.
Oh,
Then yes.
Seeker of Courage. Okay.
All
so
right,
people
then.
around you have bonuses. Okay.
So do you want me to put it in one so we have one on the other side, or do you want to just do this side? Because
Oh, I think that actually might be smarter, right?
yeah, have somebody on all sides.
Yeah, because
Uh,
then I can put the Crusaders farther onto the other side. Yeah, okay, cool.
The idol
Awesome.
also has siege engine, so it can straight up just damage the walls.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay,
Which
cool.
is convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will next move one of my forces in. You will see atop the walls ahead of you as the idol strides forward. It doesn't actually have like a mouth or a voice or really even much of a head for what it speaks, but as it blares forward, you can hear this almost war horn like wail just blare out as it strides itself forward into the war front, and several hosts around begin to raise their shields and swords high as it steps forward. You will notice atop the walls and even in the gaps in front of them, there are already ravening hordes of undead awaiting you. As I deploy those 3 units. Who's next?
I see Lucian because your cavalry can just be wherever, and then you've got
Yeah.
your siege weapons,
I'll
right?
go next. So the cavalry, I'll just put over here off to the side. Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
we'll just stack these up right on the side like so.
yeah, like that.
Could
So you
the
can-
siege
Here, but
weapons
we can give them space. So they can
Alright. Cool. And then I'll put a catapult in the reserve.
they've got to go in the center or rear.
Oh, do they? Okay. Then I'll put it in the center.
Yeah. Rear
Alright.
makes sense too because then you can protect the archers.
What do you mean?
Remember, if a
Well,
round,
that's-
if after if a round ends but you have nothing in your rear collapses.
Right, but we can put something else in there, right?
Yeah,
could,
we can
that's
put
true.
anything in there. It's just, yeah. Also, I don't know if this matters, but did our jamming of his communications do something? It's a negative effect on him, right?
He's suffering from the effect of communications -1, which does give him an effect in battle, but it's not the absolute worst one. As a reminder, you also have resolve -1, so we should make sure we remember that.
Oh, that's only for lieutenants and characters, I believe.
Possibly, yeah, I think so.
Resolve -1 should be that your lieutenants or yourselves start the next combat with a -5 on your speed
Yeah.
for 1
Ah,
round.
well, there you go.
On our speed.
Thank you.
Yes, we
Yes.
can't run as fast because our hearts aren't in it.
Yeah.
Well, good thing that I can already move super fast. Anyways,
I think we move faster
also,
than
Yeah.
Lucid has
And
informed us
they-
with fan art.
we do in the Archer.
Yeah, and as they are,
Yeah.
wait, hold on, I'm sorry, what? No, huh?
Archer
Yeah,
channel,
yeah.
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 We'll look
Where
at that
was the
in a moment. Vodka's person are suffering from communication -1, so at the end of their next deployment, they get to choose one of their units in any rank of the battlefield, move to adjacent space. So at the end of the deployment, you have to pick any one force and move it somewhere, and move it to adjacent space. George, as you finish deploying, I will next deploy. You know what? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's do those guys. Taking up the rear, you will see atop the towers, just barely. In fact, I think Bo is actually one of your scouts. That kind of it's got kind of like it's like scouting forward and looks to a runner and says, "Give him word in the back. There are archers on those towers." So I'll pop in some undead archers.
Great.
And yes, that is the whole of that group.
What do you think, Turk? You or me next, because you know where the archers are sitting now, so you've got the.
I know
rear
where
guard.
some archers are sitting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to work off some more information, so I'd say, why don't you
I'll go there.
crack through then?
Cool. So, let's see here. Where is my veteran unit? Veteran. There. And then my crusaders. Ooh. I want to put the crusaders where they help Granky. But there's no one else in the reserve right now.
You can put the
If you put them right in the smack dab in the center of reserve, that'll
Yeah,
give
put
them.
them-
Yeah, I guess people move around me then.
or switch it out with the non-veteran infantry you have in the front line.
Yeah, the only. You think? I don't. I guess they would get follow up also. If I were to do that, though, I wouldn't be helping out anybody with the battle hymn.
Oh, true. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, put that
Hmm.
there.
Mhm.
Start in the middle, and then we can work, and you can work your way around.
Or do you guys want me to put my Highland foot soldiers in the rear, and then Bo, you take front skirmishing? I can
think
take more
that makes
damage than
sense.
you, and I do more damage than you, so I don't know if you want me in the
I'll
front.
like rub it in more, but yeah, no, it's fine. I can put my skirmishers out in reserve on the right, and then have them move up and do some harassment stuff.
We do need
No, I mean in
somebody
the
in the
rear.
rear.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I have catapult and also the gunslingers.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Works.
So then I'll.
Reminder that the gunslingers also have point blank, so you maybe don't want them being as far in the back.
That's true.
I think put the non-veteran Highland foot soldiers in the rear.
Yeah, and then
I will do
Yeah.
this. Cool.
All right. I will go up next again with another group. But let me make sure I'm doing this right. I'm so sorry. Let me make sure I'm just mathing out my groups right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay. I did in fact math them out right. Okay, I'm good. I'm sorry. Next, harrowing and descending down from the skies high above, you all see a familiar cloud gather in the skies as it becomes and manifests in shrieking faces, teeth, and claws, as you are once again beset by the carrion souls.
Yep. Flyer.
Yeah, these fuckers again.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
And two of them, no less.
Top
Ooh.
priority. 100%.
Oh, it gets so much worse. I mean, what? Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I think that's my top priority is. For the
Oh,
characters.
sorry. I meant to. Sorry, I meant. I should. There's a. Sorry, I meant. I fucked up. There's all the two units. I should have deployed them in the same group. I'm so sorry about that. Let me fix that.
You don't have to.
There are two other units you notice. Although you don't see gates, imagine that these sort of walls are. There are gated portions of these walls that kind of separate and open. To the left and right of the main gate, you'll see two large, creaked, sort of like webbed bone gates lift up and rise on either side in jutting, kind of almost cracking fashions. And then you will begin to hear the storming and clattering of bones and hooves.
I'm sorry. Is that art of like a Polish hussar style, like a winged hussar, but with bat wings instead? Because that's the tightest
Yeah.
fucking gothic
Yeah.
shit, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
You look
Yeah. Yeah.
Just put it right here, please.
Behold,
Right
the
here.
risen riders.
good. All right.
And the winged hussars arrive. Well, now it's my turn, yeah?
Indeed.
Well, gee, about time. All right. So for catapult, are we feeling anchoring down the wing here, or do you want in?
I would say there
Yeah.
in the rear.
Yeah.
Put in the rear. I can attack at the exposed. I can attack at the wall. Speaking of walls, though, do we feel like veteran skirmishers there, and they can try and move up with the extra movement they get? I think.
Not a bad idea.
Um,
You
Uh-oh.
potentially also can put one in the reserve beside.
the Crusaders.
And then one here potentially, because then you get your bonuses. For sure, for sure.
I'm sorry. Can you ping again? Because I didn't see that pop up on the map.
A
Did it
vanguard
pop up?
slot. Yeah.
Here. All the way to the left hand guard.
Oh. So what if I did this instead? Veteran
Yeah,
skirmishers.
that's
Yeah,
what I
I'm
was-
happy
yeah.
with that.
That's what I was-
And
yeah.
then my dragoons can deploy over here. And hopefully.
Just to be aware, the gunslingers actually have to deploy not a center or rear because they are still archers by default.
Okay.
You can move them up from there, but they have to deploy there by default.
So we'll do there.
Mhm.
Okay.
You want me?
Then
Oh,
move
yeah.
forward. Okay.
All right.
So question. If
Answer.
Bo puts his dragoons in the rear, but you, Foxy, don't put any back there, does that mean that the rear collapses and you can't move
Nope.
spaces in there?
The rear collapses if there are no units in it. So if Bo moves
still
out
counts.
of the rear, yeah,
Yeah.
so Bo's unit being there will still count as the rear.
So I mean, the thing is, are we? I can deploy them. I don't have to deploy them in the rear.
That's true.
So what I can do instead is deploy them in the vanguard here, let their rear collapse, unless there's another deployment, which I assume there will be.
I
They're,
think
they're
Foxy
definitely
just
is
one
coming.
more deployment.
Yeah.
So I think gambling up that way is better because then
Yeah,
you can
I think
collapse
that's
it
better.
later if you want to.
Yeah.
Right?
So do a little dragoon.
You can also put yourself one to the left. That way, you can always move forward if there's no other units in the rear.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
I like
Oh,
this.
And
Alright
also,
then.
Hmm?
I was going to say it also makes you susceptible to being hit on the sides, but you'll do that anyways because you
I
don't have any
mean,
weapons.
alternatively, I could just do this, and then, but the enemy can charge through their own forces, I assume.
I think the corner's better because then you won't have to fight a war on four fronts.
Agreed.
All right, friends. Is that you locked in there?
I think so.
Being as well as we can.
All right. Are you ready to not like me very much?
I doubt you can do anything that would harm my perception of you.
The camera settles in on Alara, your veteran skirmisher captain, who is moving with her advanced troops, settling into the back. In fact, there's even like an undead archer guard standing there. I'll even go ahead and put the undead archers down so you can go ahead and see where they are now. As there are 2 more units of archers. But as Alara kind of steps up and just, let me reacquaint you with death. Stabs one back in and kind of rips its head off, and they kind of fall over. Move in, get comfortable. One of them taps. Sarge, you see that thing? And the camera comes over a tower and sees a massive, sort of pillar-like, not even pillar, but like almost construct-like figure that arcs up like a pyramid, a ziggurat almost. And at its top is this glowing black and purple crystal of foul energy. And riding in a chariot seat just beneath that crystal is Grawl. Forward, legions! Bring back! As I present to you all, the unliving ziggurat. That was one deployment, by the way, though. There's still one more.
No.
Well, can we deploy our super secret units we didn't tell you about?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Yeah, the
Quick.
level 4 unit that we definitely busted.
Okay, so it looks a lot. Let me just there we go. Draw it here in the Vanguard, and it's D20.
It's the Holy Virgin Mary.
Plus 20, and it's
Wait,
big.
Siege engine.
And it's big
We got
spooky guy.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll let you know that, of course, a battle with the undead would not be complete, of course, without the hallowed dead. So let's throw a couple of those guys in there.
Oh, yeah.
And lastly, a single unit steps forward as out of the sort of from the behind the gates, a hand reaches up out of the ground and pulls itself forward. These undead, heavily armored and ornamented in skull-plated helms, their armor still creaking, cracking with the scars of old wars. These, my dear friends, are the Blackened. Their special unit. And let me tell you, it's got some nasty little traits. Most importantly, the one I'll let you go know right now, is that last trait you might see there. You might want to go and zoom in on that unit card real quick if you want, just so you can see it. Their last ability is Strength in Numbers, which I'm going to go ahead and tell you what it does.
Oh.
They up their penalty by 1 for other undead units in their army to a maximum of 12.
So, just
So
in
they
their
don't have
army, not like
penalties.
near them?
Just in their army.
So it's okay. So it's D12 size. Great.
Yeah, their size D12.
What if we
Okay.
kill the undead? Does it go down?
We're gonna have to.
How many units do we have to destroy in order to win?
I will go over the victory rules for a moment to make sure that I have them right before I relay that answer to you. So give me a moment on that. Instead, I will say, friends, you are on the attack, and thus any unit in your Vanguard rank gets to make a move before anything else happens. Do as you please.
Cool. I'm gonna
Ooh.
fucking kill somebody. Time to attack the ravenous horde.
Attacking that horde in front of you.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Okay,
Yeah.
morale check first.
Ah, yes, a morale check to avoid hallowed. Oh, excuse me. You have the beacon. You have the idol of fences next to you, which I'm pretty sure either makes you already past that or makes you give advantage on. I'm gonna double check for you.
Idol of
Yeah.
Penance.
Right now.
So I
It
automatically
just uses automatically
succeed.
succeed. It just says automatically
Oh, yeah.
succeeds there.
We automatically
so-
win. We won.
Yeah, exactly.
Funnily
Yeah.
enough, because you automatically succeed, that means you don't have to do it ever again. So
Yes, good.
they are
Okay,
they are officially immune to hallowed for the rest of the battle. Carry forward.
Nice.
I'm gonna try and
Okay.
bop them.
Bop them then, my darling.
Okay. I'm adding my attack. Power.
Yes.
Oh.
It's attack first. Attack first, then power.
Oh, attack first and then power.
Yeah. Attack first. D20 for plus attack to get through their defense, and then D20 plus power to go over the toughness to do more damage.
So that's an unnatural 20.
That's more than enough passive defense.
Works.
That's exactly what
But
she dealt now.
I get to deal an extra damage because.
Well, now so you've dealt the attack. The attack itself is 1 damage period. Now you do your power test to see if you actually inflict damage on them. This would inflict 1 for their 1 damage, but then also goes up to 2 because of your bonus thing. So if you hit them again,
so
you
I
get more
get
damage. Now you roll power versus their toughness.
no. So I inflict 1 additional casualty on a successful attack test. So they take
shit.
2.
Fuck me then.
Yeah.
It take 2 immediately.
Yeah. All right. They are down to 2 casualties left. Make your power test.
And now I do my power. Ooh, that is a 23.
Yeah, pretty sure that's gonna go ahead and pass right through them. I don't think I have anything that that helps me out here. Double checking for my things real quick. Yep, nope. They are down to 1 casualty.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, friends. We need far more epic music than this. I'm so sorry. We're in the battle now. My bad. Fixing that.
So peaceful.
Oh.
We're all thinking romantically about the dead.
Well, in the
Fine, take a
forest
nap.
land.
Fires a missile.
Okay. I think that's all I do there.
All right. Rest of your units. Oh, sorry. Because Bo, you've also got a unit in the Vanguard. Granky, as do you.
Yes.
We all
Do you want to go? Do you want to attack first, and then I can go for the wall?
May I?
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right. Fantastic. Then my veteran skirmishers will definitely close in for an attack.
All right. We're on a wall, so we've got some defenses. We've got defense +2, so we got a whole defense of 11. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, let's see if the power of the cards are in my... the power of the dice is in my favor here.
You good at Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's +5, so that is an 11.
Is it meets it beats it?
Or wait, hold on. You rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4 +5 for attack. Yeah?
That's a 9.
That's 9.
It's a 9. Oh my god, wait.
Math.
I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Am I stupid?
Math is hard.
What is your
Unfortunately,
taking?
not be a success.
Yeah, it's a +5 for the attack there. That's not great. Well,
Damn, this is a banger. Where did I find this one?
the good news is I didn't even make the attack, and now they are all set for the scary, spooky skeleton stuff. So that's good for my younger friends in that cohort.
Yeah.
So I moved. I attacked.
Mhm.
Can I move back?
You can.
You
I
could.
think they get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, but what if I'm like?
They could try to follow up if they wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah. You can move your gun.
I can move my gunslingers now? Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Nope, not yet.
No, it's fine. Just
Okay.
Vanguard.
Because it's only Vanguard stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
After
right.
Yeah.
This
We're on
and
the
if idle moves, then one of you guys get to move your units.
So it. Okay, wait. So here's the thing: the follow-up command would have them pull off the walls, and I kind of want that. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
Go for it.
I'll have my veteran skirmishers pull back.
Yeah, let's try it. Why not?
Yeah, we'll
I
have
can use this.
we'll have Grell in charge of that unit, and shooting a few guns and light skirmishing shots, and not making any progress with the grappling hooks and such. There's a general pullback as Grell is going to make a call as he watches the undead start to potentially fill over the wall down towards them.
Grell gives the order to pull back, and the undead, with a that's a 9 on their command roll. They fail.
Okay.
They're keeping their asses still, unfortunately. I actually kind of wanted them to follow up there. Damn. Well,
Well, next time we attack with a bit more because we do have the +2 to attack when we move. So.
absolutely.
That's me. I offer it over to the Hammer of the Gods.
Yes.
Granky, if you will.
We all see the giant construct glowing in its almighty glory as it swings its giant fist against the wall. trying to tear that down if I can.
You have siege engine heavy, and thus you don't need to roll to hit. You automatically deal 4 damage to it,
Okay.
which is half of the wall's health. So yeah, the construct just smashes a hand straight through the wall and like grabs onto the inside of it and just rips a chunk of it down. Warhorn blaring as it just kind of puts a hand up, and the undead are kind of trying to pile up behind that wall. But yeah, that wall is it's not taking another hit from that thing.
So, Foxy, does it have siege weapon or siege engine? Because they are very distinct and very different.
Siege engine.
It can only attack after not doing anything the previous turn.
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I got that right. No, I'm sorry. It is siege weapon. My fault. I had it
Okay,
wrong.
then you're fine. Then it does, yeah,
I'm
it
sorry.
attacks
I'm
and
sorry.
does
No,
3
you're right.
damage.
Yeah, that's my fault. I fucked it up. I'm looking at the card right now. I pulled it up while I was saying it. It is in fact meant to be siege weapon heavy. That's my fault. I fucked it up.
Okay.
On me.
Hey, it's episode 5. We don't make this a lot.
Yeah.
I'll be gentle
That's
with
true.
ourselves today.
Yeah.
Because I'm making the most mistakes. Thank you very much.
Fair enough. Well, Greggy, the idol
need
put a
there's
fucking
a
hole in the
reason.
wall. It's not long for the world.
There's definitely a
And
reason
now
why I
we're
only
on
control
to
3
normal
units.
initiative. Yes. So, which one of you wants to move your actual units now and make your turn happen?
Oh, I say archers. Archers and
Archers.
catapults.
Archers and...
Okay, well, I don't own any
The
catapults.
archers would be the archers in the idol because Greggy
Yeah.
doesn't have any of the.
I mean, we break down that wall and have the
Yeah.
archers go for it.
We could get Lucian to go, because then you can attack with your side on the sides, and then you can go for one of the towers or one of the walls with your catapult, right?
Yeah, so I'm...
Yeah.
Well, it can't attack this turn. It'll attack next turn. First round.
So
Catapults.
So the catapult is good to get set up to maybe take out that ravenous horde on the next go around. But I mean, you have an opportunity here to potentially help the Dragoon Vanguard by chipping away at the Hallowed Dead there or something.
I'm honestly going to
your
try
lancers.
to do
Oh.
as much damage to the cavalry as possible.
That's also fair. I think I'm
Yeah.
on board with that. I'm being
Yeah,
serious.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
In that case, I will be going first.
Cavalry fighting cavalry
Great.
in the
Solo
opening scenes of a
Indiana.
battle. What is this? Historically accurate?
Yeah. I know, right? All right.
Let's
Let's
see.
Which
see.
strategy book are you reading from? Every general to have ever existed ever?
Yeah. Okay.
Go for it.
Let's start with the Highland Lancers against the Arisen Riders on the left.
All right, make your attack check. Well,
All right.
first you should make your hallow check because they are dead.
Yeah, the morale.
They are harrowing. Make a hero
Yeah.
check. It's gonna be a morale check.
Yeah.
They are tier 2, so it's gonna be a DC 11.
How does a 2 sound?
You can't roll a 2. Oh, wait, no, you can. You have +1 morale.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, unfortunately, your lancers need more time to ready themselves. They cannot attack this turn.
Damn.
Are they Ram Riders as well, or are they
No.
these
Yeah,
non-Rams?
They are also Ram Riders.
Okay. Because I was gonna say horses
Yeah.
spook very easy, but Rams I would assume better of. But
Turns
maybe-
out Rams
So do
just
goats.
as
So
easily.
do they just
Not
do
great.
this straight legs thing. They just fall over.
All of them.
Yeah.
Wait, that's hilarious. You gotta be serious here. Lucian, what else are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna attack with the veteran cavalry.
All right. Same deal. First things first. Make your harrowing check.
How does a nat 20 sound?
Much better. They are fully harrowed. Attack check, please.
All right. I get advantage on this.
All right then. You're trying to beat defense 14.
All right. Okay. So I mean that's already a 15. So we'll just
No,
take
well
that.
then you unless you want to on a crit fish.
Oh, true. Crit fish. 7. No.
Nah, you're through. Damage done. One hit
All right.
there.
Okay.
Now
also,
make your power check.
because it's the first turn and we have 2 resource, advantage on power tests until the end of the first round for cavalry.
You're right. Make that power test.
All right. That is a 16.
Their toughness is 11.
All right.
So they deal
that-
2 damage. So that's
Yeah.
going to be -2 more. So they're down to 3. They are diminished, but they can't be diminished because they're undead. While your lasers just kind of pull back and prepare for a more opportune moment, your veteran kind of just kind of flank around them and smash directly into them from the side. Bones and the dead horses go scattering. What are those other veterans doing? Same deal?
Same deal. Same
Oh
unit
boy.
as well.
Please no.
I mean, that's a dirty 20.
They passed the harrowing check. They're unharrowed forever. Attack check, please.
That definitely doesn't hit. How
What's,
about a 19?
That'll do it. They are down
Alright.
to 2.
And then
Power
let's
check. If you
roll
get
this
through this, they're
power
done.
check with advantage again. That is a 10.
Need the advantage here?
Oh, it's not enough. The other one's a 7.
Oh, so close, unfortunately. They will take their command check very quickly for Ram Riders, though. Take that multiple times,
Yes.
actually. Twice. First one. What's DC for that? What's that? 13 or what is DC for that?
The DC is 10.
Okay, 10.
Looks like.
First one. They pass that with a 16. Second one. They pass that with an 11. Barely.
Okay.
All right. Your catapult is doing nothing then, yes?
Yeah.
All right. It's one of my guys goes then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Captain.
Let's go ahead and get this let's go ahead and get yonder horde in play, I think is what I'm feeling like. We're gonna do a march on 2. It is not concentration movement to get off of walls, only to get on them. And then we're gonna have this guy here stay still. And they are both going to attack Calpurnia's units before the one in front of them fucking dies. Oh, also this guy's gonna move right here to be next to the idol. Because why not?
Good try.
You fool! You fell for my trap. That's exactly what I wanted.
So let's do some attacking. First off, we'll go with the mostly dead guys. They are attack +2. So here comes an attack roll trying to beat your defense of 14, Calpurnia. That's a 9. Second unit then. That's a 15.
That does hit. Yes.
So they're going to get through you there, and then they're going to make their hour check now. I need to also be aware of my martial advantages because I might actually have something that's useful here. Hold on. Let me do this first. Power check now. They have power +1. Your toughness is 12. And with a 13, they will get through. So they're going to inflict a casualty there to your veteran foot soldiers. However, I have the martial advantage death commandos. When an infantry unit succeeds on a power check as part of an attack, the target must pass a DC 13 morale check or take an additional casualty.
I automatically succeed on morale checks because I am in front of my Crusaders right now.
And also next to the idol.
fucking are. The idol helps
Oh, no,
helps
the
for harrowing.
Oh,
But
right, Harry. But yes.
You're right. Yeah, you will only take the extra casualty there and go down to sorry, I fucked you up there. It should be at 4, not 1. My bad. There you go.
Ooh.
And then we'll go with the last one, which is going to, you know what? We'll go with the skirmishers, because I like shooing through you guys. Why not? Bo, going against your defense of 14.
Already attacked so many of my folk.
That's a 17.
That's it. I'm pulling out the Cthulhu down.
And then here comes the power check. It's going to be a 14. Which is going to pass your defense, bringing you down to a 4 in total. I now need a DC 13 morale check from you.
Okay. Cthulhu dice. 16 on the die. And
Morale
I believe that's a
+2, you're so
yes.
fine.
Yeah.
The Ravenous Horde pours in, and these are younger soldiers of yours who definitely were not as fully prepared to kind of turn around and ambush immediately. So some of them are kind of caught unprepared as the undead swarm over and dive into them. But they do not break. They do not falter. They turn and are still ready to keep the fight going.
Mm-hmm. Girl, make sure to pull a particular undead off of one of the youngest ones who is still trying to work the yolk out of their eye.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Throws him and just, get up, newbie, we're not letting you die out here yet. Literally grabs them by the shirt and like lifts them to their feet and drops them down.
It tosses them like a rank back.
All right, that's the entirety of one of my turns. We're back over to you guys. Who wants it?
I think Archer should probably go next. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen
I was
then.
thinking, I was thinking either archers or the gunners.
I could move up. So with
You can move one square, right?
with the slingers, they got the one move.
Okay. So my thought process is, when it comes to my turn, I should go after you or after Granky. If I move the Crusaders here, then whoever starts their turn here, aka the Gunslingers, then you will get your morale bonus.
Ooh, I think
So-
Granky next, because we might be able to get rid of that
Yeah.
one unit of cavalry before it gets to attack.
I think that's fair. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
So Granky next.
No, to be fair.
I'll
I was
do.
going on my part.
Do what?
So you have
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
you have to do your morale test, but you get a plus. Our domain size is 2, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a +2 to your morale test.
Okay. Well, I was gonna do the Idol of Penitence first, just to get that out of the way and break down the wall.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's not get a lot of time out of the way. The idol already has one hand inside the sort of moves through the wall and then sort of steps back, blares the war horn, steam pours out of the side, and it just charges and shoulder goes straight through the wall and smashes it down. The wall is no more, friend. It dead.
It done.
Also, I need to check something real quick because this might be a bit more. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, the wall count as.
It gets rid of the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
get
gonna
rid of the
say,
whole
thing.
it does get rid of
Yeah.
the whole thing. The wall
Destroyed
is
in
gone.
all
Yeah,
its
it's gone.
spaces.
It's just gone. Yeah, it's yeah. The idol smashes through the wall and the whole side of it just collapses down.
Yeah. Goodbye.
You can still move if you want.
Should I move it forward or should I keep it kind of in rank at the moment? What do y'all think?
I think it's in a good spot.
I can move it.
Okay. Yeah.
I could move it. I can move it back and give everybody protection around there.
So it could be useful to move that back now because when your veteran archers go to shoot,
Yeah,
they
then
get
your
the
archers
automatic
That's true.
Yeah.
success on
Yeah, yeah.
shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Okay, moving it back one.
You got it.
Any follow up?
Nah.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get the militia archer.
Left,
Next.
right. Got it.
All
right.
Yeah, just the
Archer,
militia.
good shot.
Should I go for that wounded horse or should I go for the carrion souls that are the flying? They're the only thing I can target them, kind of thing.
Well, you have to do a morale test first.
Well, yeah, I know, but
I think getting rid of the riders first would
I
be
agree,
good.
because then your big hitters can go for the flyer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay. All right. Going for that first, but I gotta check the morale. What did I need to hit? I got a 12 plus 2.
I think that's fine. I'm gonna double check, but
14.
I'm pretty sure you're fine. Go ahead and make your attack roll. You should be fine. I'll double checking now, though. You should be fine, though.
Okay. I think it's plus 3 against their defense of 14.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nat 20 on the hit.
Beautiful crit. They're down to exactly 1. If you get this power check through, they're done. Which could you, because you crit, you get advantage, but you already have advantage, so, you know.
Double advantage, but that just counts as 1 advantage. So.
Yeah.
15 plus 2, so it's 17.
You're through. They're dead.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
The riders who reassemble from the charge of the cavalry on either side kind of gather their flank around, only to look up and see a hail of arrows descend on them.
Yeah. All right. We are now heading over to the veteran archers.
Mhm.
And in this unit, we see the young, the once young, now still same age but much more well versed in combat archer who spoke to Granky in that first episode. and
Yeah.
is now one of the leaders of this regiment.
Oh, what a glow up.
And knowing exactly what to do, seeing the carrion souls again, has known to keep his eyes to the sky and points directly at the carrion souls here on the left.
You auto-pass the morale check by virtue of the Idol of Penitence already blaring its war horn around you. Take the shot.
And that is an 11 plus 4, so...
You only need the 11. It's through.
Okay, fantastic. And now to check the toughness.
Yep.
So plus 2 to get another 11. And that is a 9, so 10, 11, yes.
And 11, you get it. That's another one down. As arrows cut through some of the carrion souls just as they begin to descend. Anything further?
I got the Militia Death Hunter still.
You got it.
Do you want me to focus fire that one so we can get the carrion out of that one carrion out of here? Or do you want me to go for another thing? What do y'all think?
If you think you can take down a unit, take down a unit.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what was
I'm-
the amount of units that we had to destroy in order to win?
Oh, I was still checking that. Sorry about that. I'm on it right now.
Does the wall count as a unit?
I'm sorry, my love.
Is mayonnaise an instrument? All right.
You're asking the real questions.
Please.
I think okay. Militia Dead Hunter, same verse as the first.
So morale test plus 5 for you.
Morale test plus 5. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's gonna be a 6 plus 5 is 11.
Yeah, that's, oh, actually, 11 might not be enough. Let me check traits real quick. I'm super sorry. I should have had this one written down already, but I didn't because I failed. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Harrowing. Let's see, the morale check for harrowing is 10 plus units tier, so it's going to be a 13 for them.
So close. All right.
Very close, but unfortunately, no. So as they are unfortunately just a little bit too shy of fire for right now, they're sort of descending too far. Is there anything further for you this turn?
I think that's all my units, and I'm not moving them.
All right. Well, then it's time for my guys to start doing some killy up, yeah?
Wait, what?
Wait,
What-
wait, Nora. You might have
Uh-huh,
advantage on this. 1 second.
Oh,
The Crusaders
Adaptable.
might give you
do
advantage.
indeed. Adaptable gives you advantage actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you
Go
have
for it.
advantage.
Oh, true. You have advantage.
advantage.
Roll again. Roll again.
That's a 10 plus 5, 15.
Let's go.
Exact same thing happened in the last battle. Actually, that's so funny. Please make your shot.
Hell yeah.
2 shots, right? Because it's the
2 shots actually. They attack twice.
Yeah.
True.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Are they both hit the same target?
Yeah, same target, carrion souls.
Then go ahead and just make both attack rolls. It's fine.
Okay, so that was a 11 plus. What is their plus?
More than enough.
7.
Yeah,
18, and then I rolled an 8 plus 7. So both of them
More than enough.
beat that.
Give me power tests. If even one of these go through, they're done.
That was a 13 plus 2, 15. Yeah, it's through.
All they needed. You descend and cut down 1 full unit of carrion souls. Beautiful. Well done. Great focus fire.
Glad I
friend.
remembered that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was really
Mhm.
helpful.
Am I up now then?
No, it's my turn
No.
again. Yes.
Yeah, I got to go 3 times. Mom said so.
All right. Well, friends, I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna go with the unit that actually has the Risen Riders in. The Risen Riders are gonna go off and attack. They're gonna actually go and also attack Lucian's cavalry. We're gonna go for the Lancers. Why not? Let's see if we can go get the Lancers out of there. We'll start off with my attack check. I have an attack of +4 with my Risen Riders. It's going to be a grand total of 13.
Oh, beats it.
It's going to be -1 for you there. They are not cavalry, so they won't apply any of that martial advantage at all. Doesn't matter. But what does matter is their power check to try to fuck you up now. Their power is +4. Your defense is 13. That's going to be a grand total of a 15.
Okay.
So you're going to take another 2 damage. So you're 3 now. Now, they're gonna make a DC 10 command check for their ability, Warbread. They have a +3 to command. And with a dirty 20, they pass, which means they attack again.
Ah.
Your mom let you breed people?
But they missed the attack check with a, what's that, 9 this time.
All
But
right.
you know they can do it, so you're scared now, and that's what matters.
Listen, it's all in the mind games.
I
I have to roll the... What's it called?
You have to roll what now?
Morale check, because I'm diminished.
Oh yes, you should go ahead and do that.
I'm good.
You're fine. Beautiful. Lastly, we'll have the Carrion Souls go ahead and go. And friends, they're gonna swing for your... Nothing's really hurt. Ooh, actually, no, there are some guys that are hurt, but not really hurt, though. Yeah, we're gonna swing for the, we're gonna go for Calpurnia's veteran soldiers down there who are already beset by those ravenous horde. Here comes the attack check. +6. It's only an 11, which is not gonna pass your defense.
Does not hit. Nope.
Well, that's it then. Back over to you guys. I'm really fucking these rolls up today. Fuck,
All right.
guys.
Kyle, you mentioned wanting to go after Granky or me. Do you want to head up now?
Yeah, why don't I...
Go for it. Hey, my folk can take the hit.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering more about giving you the advantage for that check. I guess you would do it whether you moved or not, so it doesn't
You guys
matter.
are eternal. They automatically passed it anyway.
Okay. I'm going to move through Crusaders. Do my morale check with advantage.
Beautiful. Your Crusaders sign up,
18.
golden armor forward.
18 on my morale check for the Crusaders.
Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead and make the attack.
Attacking the Ravenous Horde, obsies.
You got it. Attacking +8. Literally, you literally can't fail this. Actually, I'm pretty sure.
12. I only rolled a 12.
Yeah, even if you nat 1, you still would have passed it. That's like because they have defense 9. So yeah, you hit them.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll versus their toughness now for your power.
Okay. Oh, I do +1 extra damage.
Beautiful. Yes, you're right.
I give
They're
them
at 2
furious
left.
assaults. Yep.
Yeah.
So doing my power check.
Power
Ooh,
+4 versus
that's
toughness
a-
12.
Unnatural 20.
That's another one. They are down
And-
to 1.
I don't think the Crusaders do an additional.
Nope.
No.
I don't think so. I think that's
Nah.
it for that.
Their
Unfortunately.
biggest
So I'll
help is
get my-
battle him.
Veteran soldiers to go next.
You got it.
Ravenous Horde, and both these hordes are at 2.
Both are at 1 actually.
Oh, did you do your command tests?
They passed them already. They're dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the undead
and I
do funny
can't-
things with that.
Dead. They don't roll those.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't split my attacks, huh? That sucks.
No.
Nah. I mean, they only have 1 attack anyway, so.
I will take out the
No,
Ravenous
split.
Horde so the Crusaders can move up next time, and then possibly Bo's
Sounds good to
guys
me.
can get up there. The one that's to my right.
Go for it.
That's 12.
Hits, and they're dead.
Nice. Goodbye.
Woo!
Flat. Anything more for you, Calpurnia? You still have other unit to move, yes?
No, my guy's in the back. I'm gonna keep him there.
All
Protect
right.
the archers. So I will
Sounds good to me.
prepare attack if any riders come behind us.
Sure. Oh, my bad. Back over to
We
my
like
What's
guys.
happening? It's happening right now.
Let's actually go ahead and have. Let's see. They're at 4. They're also at 4. Okay. Let's go ahead and have my archers in the back here activate. Not the full unit, all 3 of them in the back. Just the 2 up front in the tower here, who do have a bonus to their power test because they're in a tower. So first we'll do the attack tests. We're gonna go against Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go with the veteran soldiers. Put those up front. I need them a little bit more dead, unfortunately. They are defense 14, and I am attack +3. That is a 15 in total for the first one. So you're gonna take -1 to your casualties there. Here comes the power check. I get a bonus for being a tower to my power check. I need to make sure I know what that is real quick. Let me figure that out one time.
I think it's 2.
Pretty sure that is correct. Yes. You're super duper right. Yep. No, yeah, you're absolutely right. +2 to my power. So I'm actually power +3. Hiya! Oh, actually got you there. Holy fuck. That's 12 exactly. Oh, they're at 1. Oh, I gotta do it, don't I? No, they're 2. They're at 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 2. All right, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It has to be done. It has to be done. It needs to be done. I'm doing it.
Who are you attacking right now?
Other the veteran foot soldiers up. These guys up front here. Your veteran foot soldiers up front here.
Ooh, so I'm at 1 right now?
You're at 2.
2.
You were
Okay.
at 4. I just dealt 2 to you. So I need
do
both of these
have
to go
to-
through to finish you off. And if I do, well, actually, it doesn't matter if I do or not. I'll
Also,
see.
to roll the diminished check.
Yeah, I'm gonna check for your morale, but you get advantage on because
No, actually, I automatically pass because I'm barbarian. So,
never mind.
yeah.
Okay, other archers then. Fuck. They not won the attack roll.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, you have disadvantage on that.
So I have 1 now. Is that correct?
No, you have 2 left.
Oh.
You still have 2 left. Yeah, they missed entirely. You still have 2 left. And with those archers, I also get to have the other 2 Halloween Dead in the back there go. So I'm gonna have one of them attack Turk's guys over there on the left, who I completely fucking forgot about till just now.
Which
But yeah, here
guys on
comes
the
that.
left?
He's sneaky like that.
The Dragoon Vanguard. I forgot about them entirely, actually. So I'm gonna attack them real quick if you don't mind.
Do you think
Point.
we noticed them?
Look,
Apparently
no,
that's elks.
They're one of your units. Come on, remember
Yeah.
this. I don't have
They're on your
infiltrator.
side of the field.
Yeah, I don't have infiltrator till.
20 on my attack roll, so go ahead and take that 1, please.
Okay. I'm at 7.
Hey, you're like 8. Relax, buddy. And then that's gonna be another dirty 20 on my power roll. Funnily enough.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, you're not
Classic.
diminished yet, so you know there's that at least, and that's all they've got there. This other one is just going to slide up and hold the breach. That's it for me. Y'all, everybody, let's go. Bo, you're gonna go. Yeah.
I have not gone yet. So.
Go
Now's
ahead.
the time.
Burn Beauregard.
before we get too much further, my wand. Completely forgot to say which one got the wand.
Yes.
I just want to throw that in those guys.
I
Dead
will
hunters.
give them a cool little magic marker so they know they have the wand.
Sorry to interrupt.
You're all good.
Just didn't want to Actually, my guys have a wand, so.
No, you're so
Oh
fine.
yeah, my scroll of clarity goes on one of the veteran ram cavalry.
You got it. I'll mark with a little. We'll give them this symbol. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. Oh, I see you're moving some gunslingers up.
Gunslingers are moving up.
A couple of them move forward. They don't actually have weapons loaded. They have drums and instruments and begin beating out a rapid rhythm sort of in line as several of them sort of step forward with the guns and just, all right, and 1, 2, left, and first to the kill. And they kind of lock their rifles up and get ready. You gonna shoot them?
I think we are gonna fire. So the thing is, we don't have anyone.
Have you done your morale?
I need to do morale first. That's a good point. Let's do morale first, and that's a plus what from being next to Crusaders?
+5 in total.
+5 and
With your-
with +5 in total. Okay, so we are
Yeah.
looking at a 13.
You attacking?
So here's the thing I was thinking about. They have the deal damage to adjacent units. So if I shoot at the Hallowed Dead, that's through a wall, correct?
You can also. There's still regular artillery. You can shoot the cavalry or the
That's
flying
true.
units.
Now, is the Carrion Souls and the Risen Riders considered adjacent to each other because they're both on the same flank?
No.
They're not.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I could also potentially shoot at Ravenous
It's
Horde.
also only against infantry artillery you get that bonus against.
Yeah, or like Lucian said, you could go for one of the riders or for the airborne
So
guy.
I am definitely fine with that. But the gunslingers do have the collateral damage.
I see.
And against infantry or artillery, the opposite unit also suffers 1 casualty. Well, the adjacent unit rather suffers a casualty. So I can spread the love around. If I were to attack, say, the Ravening Horde in front of the veteran foot soldiers, and then put a little bit of damage on the blackened.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest too. There.
So I think that's going to be the plan here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll make that initial attack.
All right.
So we are currently looking at a 18 to hit, which I do hope attacks against the defense there.
Which that only passes. So you should make the power test because this will matter for your collateral damage. Because I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Is
Looking at a 19.
But yeah, they're already dead.
19 on the die plus 4, so 23.
So they would already be dead, and you do put one on the blackened. The gunslinger sort of aim down. The veterans would able to see this and kind of like lower themselves and like kind of brace against their shields. A hail of bullets fly over their heads and just eviscerate the horde in front of them, even putting some rounds into the armor of the blackened, who just shuffle forward. Yeah, they're gone. Well done.
We did the thing. All right, now I gotta do the rest of these guys. All right.
Prepare thine catapult for next time.
By the
Catapult
way,
is prepared.
they get a second attack.
They do get a second attack, don't
Oh,
they?
your gunslingers against somebody else.
Look at the decks.
Anybody.
So, what we could do is now we can fire. Who gets a shot into the cavalry?
Yeah.
Into.
Because then, yeah, Lucian's going after you, so.
Yeah. Let's take a shot into the carrion souls because there's nothing that says AA like a volley of musket fire. That is a 10 on the die for a 15 against the defense, which should connect.
Going for who now?
The carrion souls, the remaining one that's still in the sky.
Absolutely hits.
Okay. And then a 15 plus 4 for 19 on the power check.
Absolutely, another one down.
Hell yeah. Sorry, that was for me. That was solely for me. Okay.
Absolutely.
And there's no one adjacent to them, so that's fine. And they're not close range, so that negates the other thing we have to worry about. Veteran skirmishers here. Can't move otherwise. But veteran skirmishers are definitely going to attack into that ravenous horde because now that wall is gone. And we're going to see it happen. They've already passed their hallowed check, so this is just to attack. 19 to hit.
Absolutely.
So, and a 17 on the POW check for a 19 total.
That's that's one more damage, yes?
Yes. Yeah.
So that means they are down to 1, yeah. That it for you?
Well, no, I've got the Forest Mist to worry about, and
You
there's
sure do.
plenty to worry about. These
Sure is.
these rear archers haven't fired yet, correct?
They have not.
Okay, let's harangue them because that could be fun for me to think about.
You got it.
So they still have to make their check on Stalwart, but
They're eternal.
They're eternal, which gives them advantage on morale checks against undead. So I mean,
Eternals will ignore it.
ignore. Okay, never mind then. Well, in that case, let me roll to attack. Cthulhu Dice gave me a 6, which is going to give me an 11 against the archer's
Which is
defense.
enough. Their defense 9. So
That's
you're
what I
good.
love about archers. They're so easy to kill. 18 plus 4 on the POW check for a 22, which is good to do things with. Let me just make sure there's no follow-up. And now, because of the Harrier's ability, the only legal target for those archers is the one right next to him, which should be fun for me. Anyway, that should be it.
All right. Well, back over to me for my last couple of guys. This hallowed dead will double march to put itself up on the wall. This Hallowed Dead will double march to put itself right here. The Blackened will step up to right here, and
I think I get to attack your Hollowed Dead and the Blackened.
why?
Or one of them, because you moved into my threat range.
I think that's only if I move out of your threat range, you attack me.
Yeah, I was just gonna double check that just to be sure.
Go for it.
Maneuver, commander test attack. Oh, it's only when you do a specific maneuver I can follow up with maneuver. Okay, you're good.
Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna make sure that the Hallowed Dead are gonna attack the idol because they want to do that. And that's a good idea for them to do, I think, ideally. So here comes their attack roll against the defense 15 of the idol. That is a grand total of a 16, 11 plus 5, which is going to hit, but attack tests don't deal damage to the idol because it has damage resistant. So only power checks deal damage to it, unfortunately. So I have
And it's a
to roll
higher
out.
toughness.
Actually heard it. Yeah, toughness 16, power plus 5. 7.
That sounds like not enough.
Not gonna do it, unfortunately.
Ting, ting, ting,
so-
ting, ting.
Yeah, just kind of piling at its legs and scraping at it with their weapons wherever they can. The Blackened are... Yeah, why not? I need to kill these guys, and you're gonna be really mad at me when I do it, and I'm sorry, but it's gotta happen, guys. So, Calpurnia, the Blackened are going to attack your veteran foot soldiers.
Oh, that's
A lot of things are going to happen here that are probably not going to be great for you. First, here comes the attack roll. Attack plus, well, I nat 1 that attack roll. So thankfully, you're okay. They're going to use their reaction, or the maneuver Warbread now, so they can take a second attack. Passing the morale check for it first, or the command check for it first, which they pass on an 11. So they're going to now make another attack against you. I need this one to actually happen, please. That's much better. That's a 17, 18, 24 to hit
You
your
have
veteran
disadvantage.
No.
That's true. So then I need to reroll
I
that.
Yeah.
I rolled better. I crit on that second one, so
Oh no. Well, it's still disadvantage.
We'll take
so
the
it's still
17.
17.
so they have 1 left. I need to roll power to actually hurt them. Which, if I do this takes them out, and if I do, very not fun things happen, guys, and you're not gonna like this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
I know.
I feel like he's gonna be taking my unit.
It's
Not exactly.
It's gonna raise us some kind of dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a 14 plus 2 is 16, which passes their toughness. Your veteran foot soldiers do in fact die. And in the back, we see the Blackened your soldiers who just killed off last of those hero dead and like kind of step forward. All right, stand firm. We can kill these things. One of them charges forward at one of the Blackened. That Blackened reaches out with a hand, grabs that soldier, lifts them, snaps their neck, and throws them to the side, wordlessly. Steps forward, slashes another one in 2, snips their axe into another one, and kicks them to the side. The Blackened butcher their way through this unit. It is a gruesome scene. And as this happens, in the back, we see Grawl atop of the this living ziggurat. This rib mouth shatter. The glorious winds of death. And that large orb on the back of the ziggurat will glow. You may notice that the unliving ziggurat has the Stygian orb tree. When another unit is destroyed, I summon another unit of Hallowed Dead.
Where?
On the spot when they die.
Oh,
But
but I don't want them there.
Sorry? Well, that's all of their turn. Y'all have no more turns to do, so the only thing left to do are the actual archers in the back here and these unliving ziggurat. The archers who have to fire at the Dragoon Vanguard will do so now. Attack plus 3, that's a 16. Passes your attack there. No, it does not. No, actually, it does. Meets the beats it, because your defense is 16 right now because of your because you super good armor. Do I hurt you though with my power plus 1 and your toughness of 14? A 12 won't do it, unfortunately. So you're only down to 5 and not diminished yet. And the other archer is going to
right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the other archer is going to... I have not put enough damage into George, I feel like. I gotta hit those fucking Lancers. I gotta do it. I gotta hit the Lancers.
Alright.
Attack +3. 11 won't do it, unfortunately.
No, it won't.
Well... Oh, do I do it? Do I do it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. No, I'm not gonna fucking do it. I need to hit something else, actually. You know what? We're gonna hit those dead hunters. I need them hurt. We're hitting the dead hunters with the unliving ziggurat. The orb on the back will fire out an inky black projectile that kind of arcs through the sky like a sickly undead cannon bolt of some kind. I have power. I have attack +9 against the dead hunters. I rolled off the table. I rolled an 18. I think I pass your defense with that.
I've got a magic shield. And,
Against your toughness. Okay, I only rolled a 2, and my power's +8, which gets
That's
me a
enough.
10, which does pass your toughness. So you're gonna take 3 total damage.
Oof.
And I guess that's it. Yeah, that's everything. That's everything. That's everybody. Anybody got anything else going on?
No. I do have to do the... Do I do the managed test now or at the beginning of their turn?
Now.
Immediately, yeah.
Oh!
Yep.
Fiddle fucks. Carrion squad gains a level of poison mark.
Okay, that's a 17 plus whatever they have to plus.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fine. So yeah, they're getting my poison mark. You said, friend?
Yeah, because of my martial advantage. Poison arrows. When an artillery unit this command control succeeds on a power test as part of an attack, it places 1 poison marker on the target unit, and each poison token inflicts 1 casualty.
Ah, you're sure right about that. So then they are. So then at this turn, that poison counter will tick. They need to make a. I'm pretty sure it's a power check to get rid of that.
Well, you know, I just read the part that made me happy and then stopped reading. Because the status stuff I'm not certain about with poison. I think it's.
We'll figure it out. I'll make a roll and see what we got. I think it's either power, or it's either power or command. One of the two. Might even be morale. We'll see. I'm gonna make the roll now. Just see what it is.
Command?
If it's command, I have a 16. If it's morale, I have a 15. If it's power, I have a 19. So we'll figure out what that is, and then we'll go from there. They do still take the 1 casualty right now, so they are at 3. So they're officially diminished. They ignore it because they're dead. And we're back to the top of the round.
If it is a command, you take -1 to it, right?
I do.
Didn't we hurt your command? Doesn't that affect this?
You're my communications.
Oh, communications, but
Different
doesn't that...
Different thing.
You're mad.
Okay.
It's Lucian's turn.
Yeah, if I may... I'm so sorry. Can I throw this up late? I've got Wall of Fire.
Sure. What's that do?
It's supposed to be at the end of deployment. I throw up 4 adjacent spaces on the battlefield and note a line along one edge of those spaces. Any opponent unit that crosses that line suffers 1d4.
Okay. You pick a space. Pick it now.
Okay. Yep. Right. So 4 adjacent spaces. It doesn't say it has to be. It can't be on somebody.
Yeah.
So I'm going 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4, and it's gonna be along this outer edge.
So like this, like so.
Down. It was meant to. So basically, transfer that down 1 line.
Okay. Let me just take it back then. Bup, and bup.
In front of the blackened, but yes, basically that. Sorry.
Got it. Nope, no problem. I'm a second. Let me. Bup. And then same deal like this, kind of.
Yeah, that's essentially what I was trying to say along those lines. That's perfectly fine though.
Okay.
Does that mean we can't cross it either?
We can.
Yeah, y'all
We
can.
Okay.
It's it's coming from one direction, so it's coming
Opposed
from
unit.
the opposed unit.
Mm-hmm. All right.
sorry about
Top of
that.
the round, then. Who wants it? That's fine. No problem.
Lucian, get that
I will
catapult
go.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So first things first,
Mhm.
I'm gonna use my
Yeah.
Scroll of Clarity.
Scroll of Clarity.
Yeah. So that's the action for the veteran Ram Cavalry that have it. Choose a number of units equal to this commander's proficiency bonus, which is 3. I roll a d4. I'm also picking my Highland Lancers, the Militia Dead Hunters, and the Dragoon Vanguard as the 3 units.
Got it.
Here's a d4. Wow! They all get
4.
4 extra health.
Oh, well, fuck. All the work I did.
Or they regain that much health. So I don't think it definitely can't go past their maximum, but
Yeah, no. That puts the
Have
Dancers
some-
back to max, put the Dragoon back to max, and puts your Lancers back to maximum.
yep. Have some healing. Alright, and then let's do some attacking. I'm gonna
You got it.
attack the... Have those Risen Riders taken any damage yet?
Nope.
Not on the other side, no.
Okay. Let's do some damage to the Riders then. I'm attacking with my Highland Lancers first. So I gotta roll the morale check first.
Yep.
How does a 13 sound?
Enough.
Nice. That gives
You did well.
me righteous, so I get advantage on the next attack test.
You got it.
That is a 15
More than enough.
and a 24.
If you want.
Alright, and then let's roll that power. Ooh, that is an 11.
Their power toughness is 11.
Oh, nice.
They take 3 damage in total from your Lancers.
Alright. And now the
Ram
other Ram
Riders,
Cavalry.
DC check. They pass it.
Okay. And I'm attacking with the other Ram Cavalry,
All right.
also into the Risen Riders.
Let's make it happen. They already passed their stalwart check, so
Yes.
their hero check, so they're fine.
Ooh, that is only an 8 on the attack.
8 total. Miss.
Unfortunate.
Anything more?
Yeah, I got the catapults. The catapult's gonna fire.
Oh
Let's
shit!
see.
You're still right.
Yeah. Ooh, should I take out one of the towers?
Yeah, that tower or that ziggurat.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit the ziggurat with defense 17.
What does your catapult get? +5.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good. You're not wrong.
As long as you roll 12 or higher, I'm
Alright.
fine with it.
We're
It's
attacking the
odds.
ziggurat.
Alright.
I have to roll the morale though. These guys have
You
it.
sure do. It is adaptable though, so you get to reroll it.
It's true. That is a 13.
13 is just shy. You
Oh
need
yeah,
a
'cause they're
14 here.
Yeah.
It's tier 4.
I rolled the same number. All right.
Oh! Tragique.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
and
that's
you're
it.
not beside
Well-
the Idol of Penitence either. so-
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's unfortunate there. Well, holding that one for next round then. I guess we're back over to me then, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I have the opportunity to be the meanest possible person in the world right now, and I don't want to do it, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Gunslingers, let's fuck you guys up a little bit. Risen Riders first. They are going to storm out from the right at you. Here comes an attack test against your defense. That is an 18. And then versus your toughness, that is a 5 plus 4 is 9. If they fail that, they will test for Warbread. And they will roll. Oh, fuck. I rolled a 9. Well, they're not Warbreading. Also, they actually need to roll the every charge. I don't know if that recharged. Which,
The way
let
you
me see
said
who
that
charged.
sounded like you were trying to say breeding. They're not war breeding.
They're not breeding right now.
I said
No,
that
stop,
last
please.
time.
No, stop that. No, cease that, please, actually.
For now.
All right. Well, with the Risen Riders done, let's give the Carrion Souls a similar shot at the same thing. They are going to nat 20 their attack roll. So they're going to inflict a catch, which is going to give me an advantage on my power check. So that's going to be a 14 plus 5 for a grand total of 19. So yeah, grand total of 3 dealt to the gunslingers.
I don't appreciate that.
It took me 2 units to do it, so
I have to make a diminished check.
diminished check, yes. Mm-hmm.
I think you get to add +2.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We're already at 15 just with the +2 and +3 more for the
You're
morale.
fine.
Yeah.
You are fine. That's my turn. Back over to one of y'all.
Oh, hey, by the way, we're wrong. The artillery units don't have to roll on harrowing. It's only infantry, cavalry, or aerial units.
Oh shit!
Well,
Well then,
so
go ahead
you're-
and fucking shoot.
Catapult
Yeah.
can just go. Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
Oh,
it's
you also
alright.
have a catapult that you were preparing. Oh, you weren't going. Never mind. It was Foxy's turn. What am I talking about?
No, yeah.
Ooh, it doesn't matter. I
go
rolled
ahead
really
and do your attack.
badly.
What you get?
A 3. So an 8 total.
Oof. Nah, it's not gonna do it, boss. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
Oof.
All right.
I do.
Now
I
we're
do
back over
want.
to you guys.
I do want to say I have arrows of dancing lights. If an artillery unit I control succeeds on an attack test against an opposed unit, each allied unit attacking that opposed unit has advantage on the attack until they activate. So, if I target something, we can focus fire it down a lot easier. Everybody would basically get advantage until Foxy is forced to activate it, which could be at an ill-advantageous time
Yeah.
to stop us from wailing on it.
Yeah.
So do y'all think I should just focus fire like the blackened just to get that out of the way, or the ziggurat?
The black
'Cause
or the ziggurat. Do you
I would say the
or
ziggurat.
can anybody on our side go? Do we have to do the same order?
We don't have to do the same order. It's just if I do it first, everybody gets advantage on that against that one.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. The only thing I was thinking of was putting the Crusaders in front of your archers, just so you won't get wailed on, potentially. But... Oh, you can move... Well... Okay, I think, yeah, maybe you go first, Nora.
If I move the militia dead hunters down 1 before they attack or after they attack, they wouldn't be able to be hit.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Hit it,
I'd have to
Nora.
move in twice. Awesome. So first things first, let's just get the Idol of Penitence out of the way. Let's hit the Hallowed Dead in front of it, just because I think that makes sense.
You do that.
And is it siege? Or no, this is
That
infantry,
doesn't
so it does have to
apply,
make
yeah,
a.
so just
It
hit
doesn't apply because I
No,
automatically
it's
succeed it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Normal
roll to
attack.
Well, that's a 16 plus 8. Hopefully,
Yeah.
its defense isn't higher.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. You hit him.
And then powers plus 7. That is a 7 plus 7 is 14, so I hit the toughness.
That's exactly what you need. They are diminished.
3 damage, yeah.
Full on. I don't get 2 attacks with that guy, which is a shame,
No,
really.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
you
But-
have to... Do you have to roll Foxy to see if they just frickin' leave? For the diminished
nah,
ones,
they-
not you two.
They don't have diminish. They can't be. They can't be
Yeah.
diminished
They automatically pass.
because
Because they're undead.
yeah, because they're dead. They're dead guys. They don't worry
Yeah.
about morale like that.
Alright, cool. Got that out of the way. Next, we're going to do the Militia Dead Hunters so I can get the attack in. What do we think? Ziggurat or the Blackened?
I think ziggurat.
I also agree, Ziggurat.
Because that
Okay, ziggurat.
D6 size on the blackened is a lie.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. Okay, Ziggurat.
Hey, they only have 11 casualties left.
Like I said, a lie.
Okay, so militia dead hunters are attacking them with their first attack. I have a +7, so I have to roll a 10. I roll a 10 on the die.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Now we got to get the toughness. That does not hit. That's a 3. So
Yeah. So they're only gonna take the 1. It's
I have
down
a
to 7.
a second attack, which gets advantage.
Make it happen. Yeah, you're sort of but that go ahead, make it happen.
Not a crit, but I did get a 12 +7, so that hits.
All right, that's another one down.
And then
Power.
power is an 18 +2, so I think that beats it.
That's enough.
Does, yeah.
Fantastic.
19.
Okay, another damage.
It is down to 5.
Okay. I'm gonna pile in with the other guys. Let's do the veteran archers first, just for the advantage.
Are you moving your militia?
Oh right, I'm moving them back. Yoink. And there's nothing right next to it, so there's no follow-up attack or following.
Nope.
Doesn't matter because your guys can
Nope.
automatically move back a square without
Yeah.
triggering a follow-up for your militia hunters.
Yep.
Ah,
You
cool.
got a old
Sweet. I faded. I got faded.
got paid.
Veteran
Yeah,
archers
away.
are a dirty 20 to hit, and
The ziggurat.
yes,
All right, minus another 1.
and their power is +2. That's a 9. Not gonna hit it.
That's not gonna do it. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'm slowly chipping away.
You sure are. I mean, you dropped through half of its health.
Militia archers, the final guys. They have a +3, so it's not looking likely, but we're gonna try.
You gotta believe. You gotta believe. You gotta believe.
Nat 20.
Look
Okay.
at that.
Ah!
Yes, you now have advantage on the power test.
I advantage on the power test now too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you could crit.
That's 7. That's 11. No, neither of them. Neither
All
of
right. It's still looking low.
them. So yeah, another damage to him.
Our arrows rain down, and while Grawl's able to kind of like wave a sort of necromantic energy away from most of them, arrows do kind of land all about the ziggurat and even stick into him in some way. Kind of breaks one off and just insects.
How
Don't
many?
forget about your idol.
Oh, I did that already. I did the
Yeah.
one whack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do
the
wanna-
idol took half of a hallowed dead unit away in one swing.
Sure did.
So now everybody has advantage to attack the
Ziggurat.
ziggurat.
Mhm.
And
Okay,
how many health does it have left?
3.
Okay.
Easily killable, friends. Easily killable, friends.
Just, all it takes is one catapult shot.
It's true. We're back over to me. I've got some. You know what? I'm gonna have the Hallowed Dead act. Oh, actually, wait. You get advantage on the ziggurat until it acts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you either
Yeah.
I gotta force it to act, or
I should probably use it before I lose it, then, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot something in the face before I die, huh? What can I? Ooh! Oh, that's gonna be really fucking up, though. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Is it going to be mech against
Yeah.
mech? Is it idol against? Yeah!
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I
shoot
do
this
better!
thing. I need
Let's
to- I need to
go.
fucking drop this damn thing. It's got way too much fucking health. All right. So, first off, I'm just gonna fucking. Actually, you know what? First, it's gonna move. Because that actually does matter in this instance. I'm gonna get out of the way because before these guys come over and fucking hurt me
Yeah,
very
but-
bad.
I was gonna charge him with the cavalry.
No, fuck off. And now here comes my attack against your penitent engine. That's not even. That's a Warhammer thing, but
Close.
I've got a 19 to pass your defense.
yes.
Now you're resistant, so you don't take damage from that. But now I need to roll my power test. And get 16 plus 8, which is going to get through. I'm going to deal 2 damage to your idol of penitence.
Owie.
It's
Oh,
at
stop
6
it.
now. And then I'm going to shoot it with some archers too. I'm gonna attack roll both at the same time because they're probably both gonna fail. But you know what? Here we go. I stand corrected. One of them rolled a 22. The other rolled a 13. So they both gave it a valiant effort. So here comes the power check, which is the hard part now, unfortunately. I got a +1 on this. I passed a 16. I rolled a 9. So yeah, nothing really happened there, unfortunately. That's it. That's all it's got, friends. It's back over to y'all.
I say Turk goes.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay. So
Get that catapult going, boyo.
yeah, I think that catapult's gonna shoot at the ziggurat. Feels
Yeah, I
right.
had a feeling you were gonna do that. Oh boy.
Feels right. Feels chunky. You gotta love this. It's an 18 on the die. So +5. That puts us a little bit over there. Now.
Yeah.
You need to roll the power check. If you get through, well,
Power check is only a 6 +3 for 9.
oh, not enough. It's still hanging in there. Catapult round bounces off, it shakes the dais, and Grawl looks and just insolent worms.
But is the ziggurat
Poison
considered
arrows
fortification, though?
does apply to all artillery units I control, which means 1 poison token is placed on, and each poison token inflicts 1 casualty.
I will give him the poison token.
So that's not just rocks they're throwing.
I
Poison
see.
rocks.
Poison
don't-
rocks.
In their case, there's little bits of holy water that are splashing around everywhere.
Ah, absolutely. It's a literal. I imagine that it's like a combination of like rocks and like literal like caskets or like barrels filled with holy water that like when they impact them just splash all over the dais and over the orb and over Grawl, and he's just literally sizzling and frying from it. Literally looking very, very not happy as you see the ziggurat flicker somewhat and shudder, but still remain floating as it keeps moving. Don't kill my next Ramus, guys. I love that raid. It's one of my favorite World of Warcraft raids.
Hey, Turk.
Yeah.
Bo's a ranger, right?
Bo's a rogue.
Ah, damn. Okay.
I know the ranger would be pretty
Unfortunate.
cool for
It
the
would be.
archery
Advantage
training.
on- yeah.
But
Well.
unfortunately, I'm looking 1 over on the right, and I got poison arrows, which means
So what's the game called? Well, you still got the gunslingers, you still got your skirmishers, and your vanguard. What are you doing here?
remind me of the status of the Hollow Dead in our vanguard that is in front of the Idol of Penitence. They're
3
at
of 6 over here. Yeah.
So they're at 3
And-
of 6, and the Ravenous Horde's
Six
at
over
1.
here. Yeah, Ravenous Horde's at 1. Yes.
Okay, I've got an idea. So
Hear
gonna
me
take-
out.
Yeah.
You could just shoot the ziggurat 2 more times.
I was just gonna say that. Just shoot the ziggurat 2 more times.
Friends,
Because even if you hit with
You don't
one and
need
kill
2
it,
shots
you
to kill
can
the
attack
ziggurat.
somebody else.
I
Yeah,
only need
as-
one
Right,
shot.
but in case it misses.
Okay. So
Yeah,
let me
exactly.
fire the first shot at the ziggurat here. That's a 20. Right? Oh, wait, it's the Cthulhu head, so I have to make sure. Okay, the one's on the other side of it. Yes, that's a 20. That natural 20.
Grawl flares unholy energy all around him, frying off the holy water. The rib mouth is screaming wide and shouting out, "You mortal filth will not interrupt the master's plans! This world will drown in a cloud of..." And suddenly the entirety of his upper torso just explodes from a gun round. Goes fucking wide, arms wide, the mouth open as he stutters and cackles and then slumps over the dais. The camera peels all the way back to a crusader that has their shield at a high angle. One of the gunslingers is steadying their rifle on the shield. That guy talked too fucking much.
Ironic
Somewhere-
coming from one of Bo's dudes.
Somewhere George is very glad that he paid Shani for that unit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like somewhere Calpurnia is just like, thank God we have a mech from the Arana. Like,
So let's throw 1 point of damage onto the skeletal archers on the left. Oh, I
you
have to make my.
Opposite unit that's expected by default, so it would be a unit that's back here.
If there is a choice, then the skeletal archers that is closest to my Dragoon Vanguard.
No, it's the unit that will be directly behind them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
opposite,
unit
so it's
must
directly
be
Oh, the
behind.
scattered,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case,
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's
Don't
just
worry.
a regular shot. You do just get another regular shot. So if
I
you
do.
hit the skeletal
You sure
archers
do.
in front, you can hit the ones behind it too, potentially.
And see,
Yeah.
yeah, but I could also hit the Hallowed Dead up here, or attack the Carrion Souls again, who already have a poison token, and now there would be a second poison token, which would be 2 damage, as we keep piling it on, and maybe take those out.
Yeah.
Not
Thoughts?
happy with
'Cause
all
You're
these-
the only other person until we get to Granky that can attack those. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's going to be my move here. All right. In that case, then here comes an attack on those Carrion Souls. Got to beat 11 dice. Do it. 16 on the die, plus 5 for 19.
Got it through.
Okay, and then command is 6 plus 2 for 8.
you get an extra
Plus
3 or extra plus
3.
2.
So so 11.
Math.
You normally
11
have plus 3, so you get another plus 2, so it should be plus 5 in total.
Okay, wait. So I got
Yeah.
this.
So it's 11.
Yeah, it's 11. We're good.
11.
Math.
All right then. The Carrion Souls is down to 1 casualty left. A lot of my
It,
units are dying a lot faster than I planned on.
it gains a second poison token. Now,
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
looked
good.
all throughout. It does not mention making a test. It just says when you deal the rogue thing specifically for poison arrow says when an artillery unit this command controls succeeds on a power test as part of an attack, places 1 poison token on target unit. Each poison token inflicts 1 casualty. I have scanned the book
Yeah,
for
there's a-
poison.
Yeah, there's a rule for how to do like tokens and markers. I can find it somewhere. Don't worry about it.
Tokens.
I believe they apply when that unit activates.
Yeah.
Okay, when that unit activates, then and now instead of 1 damage, you'll take 2 more. So, good. Consider it dead.
Well, then they're dead when they activate. Nice.
Yes.
All right. Noted.
Walking Dead. Literally.
Literally.
Yep.
Well done. Well done.
Okay, I got some more things to do. Veteran skirmishers going to try and take out that ravenous horde in front of them. Clear up some space. That is a 7 plus 5, which in most circles of mathematics would equal a 12.
12 against what now? What are we
A 12 against the ravenous horde in front of the veteran skirmishers.
doing? 12 kills them.
Fantastic. In that case, I think then I'm going to hold right there with those guys. And then my dragoons are going to see if they can't take out what them archers in the back. Because they are annoying my cavalry friends. That's a 10 plus 5 for a 15.
Against the archers in the back here.
Against the archers, yeah, immediately to their
They're
right.
hit. Power test. If you hit another power test, they're dead.
It's my roll on it is 11 plus 4, so 15.
They're done. They're done.
Bye-bye.
Whew! Okay.
Oh, hold on, friends.
Are you-
No, you're fine. Go ahead. Keep going. Anything more for you?
Tempting to move, but I think we are pretty solid standing right here and getting on that Hallowed Undead next.
All right then. Let's see. I guess. Oh shit! This Hallowed Dead here should have activated when the last one went. It's just gonna stand right here and probably take a swing at the Crusaders since they're right here. Actually, yes, we're gonna do that. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna do that. I got a 7 plus my attack of 5 is not enough to beat your defense there because they're defense 16, so they're fine. Nothing happens. Now on to my actual turn. I'm gonna have the Blackened file in here because why would they not? I'm gonna have this Hallowed Dead get the fuck out of here. Go to the back, god damn it. We're gonna have this Hallowed Dead here step up over their friends. It does not cost an extra 1 to get off of a wall, just onto them, and thus they are going to make their attack against the Crusaders. as well.
You passed the firewall with the Blackened. You have to take 1d4
Go ahead.
Casualties.
1d4 casualties.
Please roll.
Okay. 3 casualties.
Yikes, that's not great.
That's
No.
quite a
I'll
bit,
take 3.
actually.
The Hallowed Dead are going to swing at the Crusaders now. I totally forgot about the wall of fire there. That's a 13 plus 5 for 18 against your 16 there. So they will hit you there. The Crusaders will take 1. And now I'll roll my power. Your toughness is 14. I have a plus 5. 10 plus 5 is 15. You'll take another 1 there. Crusaders are down to 6. The Blackened don't have anything they can attack right now, so they won't. And that ends my turn there. Meaning the only thing I have left are these archers here and these Hallowed Dead over here. And who has still left to act on you guys' side?
Me.
Go.
Did you attack with the Risen Riders this turn?
I did. Then I guess the Gunslingers and missed.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I am going to get my... Can you move through allies' squares?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. And I can't move diagonally, right? Only horizontal.
Only horizontally,
Oh.
forward and backward.
Cool.
I trapped you. I've
Alright.
locked you in.
I will attack with the Crusaders then against this Hallowed Dead. Is this one injured? No. Just this one.
This one is not hurt at all, no. This one is also perfectly fine.
Okay,
this
I
one
will
over here is
attack the
hurt.
one that's... Okay, I'll attack the one that's beside me here.
You got it. Make your attack roll. You have a plus 8 to your attack. Roll higher than a 3.
Oh, I
Higher than a
can't
2.
fail, yeah, so... I mean, I got a 12, but...
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're hit.
Yeah. I hit you. You take 2 damage.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll
And
your
then I
power
will
check now.
do my power, yeah. That's a nat 1. I don't hit with my power.
Ooh.
No. No.
No.
All right, anything more
I-
from you guys? You still have your...
I'll just get my Highland
Non-veteran
soldiers to hold an
guys?
action. I'll just
Got it.
my guys yeah. I'll just get them to hold an action if you come to the back with cavalry.
You got it. Then we're back over to me, I suppose, yeah? Let's do my last couple of guys. You guys will double move to go up onto the walls, because why would they not do that? And then the Hallowed Dead over here will attack your Dragoon Vanguard, because why would they not do that? I'm going to roll an 11 plus 5 is a 16.
That's exactly what she
That's going to... It's going to meet them. And then here comes the toughness, or power plus 5. 5 plus 5 is 10, which will not pass the toughness. So I'm going to take 1 more casualty.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Hey, I've got them down to 4. It be diminished.
Let me
Foxy, how many units do we have to kill of yours?
Oh, I'm about to go over that right now. Trust me, friends. That's about to be really important. Let me just finish wrapping up attacks, and then we'll talk about that because you might like the answer.
It's plus command, correct?
Plus morale.
Plus morale?
Yeah, plus
Okay,
morale.
in that case, that is a 13.
You're fine. And then the archers are gonna go, and we're gonna go ahead and have them both shoot at what the fuck? You know what? Let's go for Lucian. The Lancers have been. They were hurt earlier, and now they're not.
They were,
so I'm gonna
yeah.
fix that, I guess.
Okay.
Archers, 2 attacks from them, both trying to beat 13 with a plus 3 to their power or to their attack. That's an 18 and a 21, so they both hit.
Okay.
And then power checks. This is only a plus 1. No, sorry, they're in towers, so plus 3. It's a 15 and a 7.
Okay.
So taking a grand total of 3 casualties there. So I've brought you back down to 3.
Okay. Would be a shame if the
Now,
scroll was
friends.
reusable.
Now, friends, let's talk turkey here, because the way this battle works is at the end of each round, we have to count up how many point value we have. So count up effectively the tiers of all your units together, and let me know what number you have, basically. So, for example, for Lucian, you have 1 tier 2 unit, and you have 2 tier 2 units and 2 tier 1 units. Lucian, your point value is 4
6.
right now. It's a 6 right now. Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
So get
So,
your numbers right,
are we-
count them up, and then add it together for me.
Are we counting up as individual commanders or as like a whole domain?
Count them individually, and then add them together in total as one if you want.
Yeah.
So
Also,
count
by the way,
individually first. While I count these guys.
Carrion Soul should be dead, right? If they activated and they got
No,
poisoned.
that's true. Yeah, you're right. They're on.
Goodbye.
Well, technically they will be
Only
dead next
four.
round because they activated before they got.
Oh, did they? Okay, sorry. I thought they hadn't
Yeah,
activated this
yeah,
round
next
yet.
round. So that they do still count for this round. So then that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that it? No, hold on. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19. Okay. I have 21 total points.
We have 25.
3. Yeah, because
I
all of
did
them
my
together,
math
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Make sure I counted them right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. So we have at least one more round to play out. But if at each round we count that, if y'all ever have more than double me or vice versa, that's a win. So I think we have at least one more round to play out.
Okay.
I have a feeling this might be the last one, though, friends.
What could possibly give
So-
you that feeling?
Is it our
Let's play it out
turn?
to the end, friends, if you'd like. Who wants to go first?
Is it our turn?
Yes. We're back at the top of the round.
I would almost say that Nora goes, because with the archers you can hit anybody and just get the last hit points down for this hollow dead and this hollow dead.
I will
Yeah,
also
I think that's
say,
fair.
it's any artillery, so I can spread my shots around, and then everybody would have advantage on everybody I've shot.
True.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, if you kill this unit with one of your archers or the Idol of Penitence, and then you kill this unit with the Idol of Penitence, or an archer, then they got Foxy's got 2 more down, and then you can focus. I feel like you got to say bow.
Yeah. Okay, but then that completely opens the black end to straight up just waltz right in and start.
Well,
hitting
if you
things.
shoot this hollow dead, you can then move your idol to the right one. To
Yeah.
take up that
I
space.
can also. I think I'm not too worried about that either, because if they move into that space, they'll either focus me or they'll move forward once more. And if they move forward once more, I get to attack them.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by using my veteran archers here against this hollow dead. How
one?
much HP does that hollow dead have?
Which one?
The one in the center.
4.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, I don't think I can kill that one with that just one archer.
No.
How much health does this hollow dead have?
3.
3. You could be killing it with the Idol of Penitence.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that then. Idol of Penitence is going to go into Hollow Dead there.
Also, friends, it's penitence.
Penitence.
I just
Penitence.
can't say words, okay? I'm doing like
I'm just fucking with you
We're
guys.
all
Go
doing our
ahead.
best. Come on.
Idol of
Idol of 10 pence. Come on.
Make your attack roll.
Idol of Penis Tense.
Oh, fucking goddamn.
I was gonna say something similar. All right, Penny Idol, let's go.
All right. Yep.
Okay.
That's an 18 on the dice.
They pass through. If you make this power check, you squish them.
That's a 12 plus 7. That's gonna.
Yeah. The idol brings its hand down and just smashes into some of those dead, and then drags itself in a long arc, digging undead up and tossing them against the walls it just destroyed. It is a force of nature in this thing. Glad you got church on your side, huh?
Yeah.
You can also move up 1, Nora, and then engage the blackened, because then if they
Yeah. If they move down.
want to hit you, then yeah.
You got it.
Got it. All right. Got that one.
All right.
Up next, I'm going to have the militia archers over here attack this hallowed dead to get it down 2.
Ooh,
Hopefully.
Nora,
Oh, what?
Also- potentially, when you do this, veteran archers, if you move them to the center, I can move up 2 spaces with my Highland foot soldiers, because I
That's true.
have mobile.
Great point.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that then. We'll start with the veteran archers and
Got it.
just attack these hollow dead here. Okay.
Your archers
That's
shift
plus-
to the right as soldiers begin shuffling up behind them.
Can I shoot first? Because I think I get disadvantage up close.
Oh. Well, yeah, we can assume you shot first. It's fine. I'll just move them anyway. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You shot first. It's fine.
Okay.
Excuse me.
That is going to be a +4. It's going to be exactly 11. 7 plus 4.
7 plus 4 is 11. Yep, you're through.
And then power is +2 against toughness
Yep.
of 14.
Yep.
That is a 19 on the die.
That's more than enough. They are down to 2.
Okay, cool. Got that out of the way. Next up, we're going to do the militia archers into them as well.
You got it.
Hopefully I can take them out.
Mm-hmm.
I get advantage on attack, though. Because I rolled a
Oh, that's
9
true.
plus... A 9 plus 3 does make it, but maybe I get... No crit. That was a 2.
All right. So, did you get
1
did you
damage
get-
currently.
Mhm.
And then
Power?
15 plus 2 is
You're
17.
through. You got it. They're done.
My heart is racing. I don't like these dice rolls.
I'm just happy that I'm making you guys work for it. That's all That's all I care about here.
Okay, should I go for the blackened with my dead hunters, or who should I go for?
Is there anyone else who's down on health? Are the Risen Riders down on health?
The Risen Riders are at 3. Yes.
Oh, I could go for the Risen Riders.
Yeah.
Okay, do that. Okay, first shot's going into the Risen Riders. That's a 14 against my +7.
Passes.
7 plus 7, 14.
They're done. You deal. Oh, sorry, no, they're at 1.
Yep, and then 8 plus 2,
Seven.
not enough.
No.
Okay. Well, that was the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to leave it for somebody else to take them, or do you want me to
Just
give
do
advantage?
it. Just do it.
I can give advantage on attacks to the blackened as well, because they'll have advantage on attacks to the.
Oh, I see. Yeah, go
Riders.
ahead then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Also, Fox, I think the Risen Riders only took 1 damage there because it was just 1
Yeah.
attack and only the attack hit.
You're right. You're right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they have 2 left.
Okay, so they have 2 left, but people have advantage until they're
Yeah.
activated. Same with the blackened, or if I hit, same with the blackened. That is a 10 plus 7 is 17. That will hit.
That hits,
And
yeah.
16. You're
So
through.
people will have advantage on that too. And no, it's an 11. Not gonna hit, but it does 1 damage. So now they're down to 2.
All right.
And people have advantage on them
They have
too.
a lot more than that.
Oh, what?
Blackened are at 7. They're at
Oh,
7.
They
blackened
have
are 7.
Yeah,
secret
'cause
hit
of the-
points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, they're gonna go. By the way,
Well, at least I got that.
you sure did. First, I'm gonna move this guy to the back so I can get out of the way. The Blackened will move through here, though, so the idol could attack him if it wants to its reaction.
I will. Any other? I don't think there's any other reason why I wouldn't. So, yep. All right.
Go for it.
8 plus 10 to 16 hits.
Yep. So they're at 6 now?
Yep. And do I do a power as well, or is it just attack?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Power as well. 7 plus 16. That's more than enough. So,
Yep. They are at 4. They will attack. They're gonna go for. Them only doing 1 damage is kind of unfortunate, but I think they're going to go ahead and swing for these archer. No, we'll go for the Crusaders. Why not? Need to put through them, and they have the power to do it. So let's make them make those attacks.
Get it.
14 plus 7 will get through your defensive 16. And then 11 plus 7 is an 18, which will get through your toughness there. So that's 2 damage dealt so far. They will try to Warbread now. Command check. Total of 24 will pass that. Secondary attack comes through now. That's going to be an 11 plus 7 for 18, so get through again. And then power, that's a 18 plus 7. So they dealt a great total of 4 damage to you.
Cool. You've made me more powerful.
I have indeed made you popped your stalwart now. Let's go ahead and have the Howl of Dead go now and see if they can't wipe you off. I should have had them go first, so it was more thematic. Had the Black actually finish you off. Wouldn't mean anything mechanically, but it'd be really cool narratively. So
Question for
if that
you.
happens,
Would that-
that happened.
Would that stalwart have activated for the second attack?
Oh, I suppose it might have. Yes. Let me see if I disadvantage affect that. Let me see, actually. That's an 8 plus 7 is...
It's enough.
Still hits, yeah.
Yeah, still there.
Oh
Still
wait,
good.
no, because they have the +2, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah,
do.
you're right.
But it'd be 15.
You're right.
Plus, I mean, it'd be against 16. Yeah.
You're right. You're right about that. Fair enough. In that case, they are back up to 3. Good call. All right,
I
then.
get them a special shit.
Hello, dead.
Hit me.
We'll rise up now.
They're technically
let's-
diminished, so you're good. I think you
diminished, yeah.
get all the bonuses.
14 plus 5 is a 19, which will pass your attack, your defense for the Hallowed Dead, and then the power against your toughness. They nat 1'd that, so you're only at 2. They didn't get through you there, unfortunately. And unfortunately, I wish the Blackened had feast. That would be so cool, but no, that'd also be really fucking annoying. But no, they don't have
Be
feast. Fine.
A little broken.
Yeah, it'd be really fucking awful. I think that's it for that round. Which y'all wants to go next?
Can I go and then I can fucking wail on the blackened?
Go for it.
Go for
Yes.
it.
Okay, I move up 2 spaces because I got mobile.
Mhm.
Gonna wail on this dude. I automatically pass my morale test because I'm right beside the idol. So
You sure?
let's get. I've lost my dice and my skirts. No. Here we go. Okay.
You lecherous
All right.
dice.
Let's go. What am I looking for? I'm looking for 16.
You did a 16.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do I get advantage on this? I don't think I do.
You doth not.
Be sure. No. Okay. Nope. Oh, frick. Highland foot soldiers miss. Crusader time.
Crusader time. Attack plus 8.
That is a 26.
Yeah, you hit him. Mm-hmm.
That hits,
Okay. I do 2 damage, so that's
Mm-hmm.
2 there.
They're down to 2. Power test. See if you get through their toughness. Power plus
I
4.
don't have my berserker shit, so.
I think you do, right? They're at half, which puts them at diminished.
Yeah, they're diminished.
Oh, it's when I'm diminished.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I am diminished? Oh, well,
Yeah,
I get advantage.
yeah.
I rolled an 18 anyways, but yeah, I
Well, yeah, you're good anyway. Yeah, they are
Yeah.
down to 1.
I don't think I do anything additional.
No, I don't think so.
But my other dudes missed. Frick.
Yeah, you almost got them, but they're hard to put down. These Blackened have been just like walking again, slow, inexorable advance. Just march, kill, march, kill.
Do I get an advantage if they're diminished?
If
Uh,
your unit is diminished.
Yeah,
If my unit's diminished, right?
Yes.
Mhm. but you got
Okay.
the power.
Only on
already.
the power.
I mean, you got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure
Mhm.
if I got something for my other thing if he's diminished. We're good. Finished.
All right, then if we're back over to me, let's go ahead and have the Carrion Souls activate and die. And then we'll have the Risen Riders go. And yeah, we'll go for the Gunslingers. Why not? We need to see if we can get these assholes down and out of here if we can. First attack. It's going to be a motherfuck. I rolled a 5. That's not enough. Warbread. I rolled a 3. Fuck.
You're gonna let me use my flank them ability on these Highland Lancers? Come on!
Yeah, it's just really not going great, frankly, friends. Not doing great on the attacks with my cavalry, friends. Risen Riders not paying off their points value right now, let me tell you, friends. That's all I've got. Anybody else want to go now? Both put the shades on?
Is it my turn?
Are we weekend at Bernie's?
You
Do you
can
think it
go,
makes
sure.
sense for Bo to go, Lucian?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the only issue is my veteran skirmishers. They got nothing to do right now.
Oh, you are stuck. Well, you can move up.
Well, no, they're not. You
Yeah,
can
the
move
unit's
forward,
dead.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I can move forward, but they can't attack.
that's true.
No, but you can get in there.
I can move up. They,
Through the gates! Through the gates! Grell yell.
So here's the interesting thing I want to do. I think next, you said the Blackens are at 1 health, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Gunslingers pop into the Blacken, just Dunzo either
Yeah.
way, because as long as we can make a command check, that's going to be poisoned.
I think we just need to kill 2 more of Foxy's units.
Yeah, you can get the Blackened and the Risen Riders, and I think we're good.
Yep, that's the plan.
Yeah.
All right, cool. First stack going in on the Blacken. 7. Oh, it's a little cocked. Even with.
have
Sorry
advantage,
if I
so-
reroll. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll just do a reroll and assume
You gotta honor the call.
that is a lot
God damn
better
it.
because it was a 7, but now it's an
Why would-
18.
I get that.
Plus 5 for a 23.
That's more than enough. The Blackened fall, inexorably marching one by one, never ceasing in their advance, even as they are torn to pieces.
Okay, so
Finally, the bones fall silent.
Okay, so I did roll again because I'm a fool and completely forgot about Kinetis, so I'll honor that. It is a 9 plus 5 against the Risen Riders, which is 14. I think that's enough, unless they got buff.
That's exactly enough.
Whew, okay.
Power check.
Power check coming in. That's another 9 plus 4. So for 13.
That's enough. They're done.
Well, they also get a poison marker, so.
Fair enough.
That's all I got. No, I do. So my catapults have to prep again, or can I attack again? Yeah?
You can prep again.
You just prep it again.
I think
prep-
it's prep again.
Yeah.
My catapult's
This-
prep in case there's more. We're ready emotionally for more. Now,
Does your Dragoon go?
my Dragoon can go. Now let me.
Absolutely.
And you have a catapult, yeah?
I catapult.
No,
preps.
it can't.
Oh,
It's got to
wait.
prep
So-
this turn.
Weird, they're not mobile. That's interesting. But we'll work with it. So the Dragoons are going to go ahead and attack into the Hallowed Dead because that's
You got
what
it.
I'm about.
You got it. Attack plus 5.
No. Know what I know I can do though. I can do just annoying. I know it's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna move here.
Mm-hmm.
Use
I'm
my
gonna attack you the reaction.
absolutely use the follow up, or you attack me. Attack me. Do it.
Mm-hmm. That is in what's that? Your defense is 16 right now,
16.
yes?
Yep.
I missed.
Okay, because I moved, I can make this next attack against the skeletal archers at a +2 in addition to my +5, so it's +7.
Well, their defense 11, so
Yeah, 15 on the die. We're already doing some damage
yeah,
there.
you hit him. You hit him.
15 +4 on the pow check.
You got
See,
through.
it thinks I'm playing Cthulhu, so it's trying to roll really high to fuck me up. And because of that, not only is my only valid target them, I, with my skirmisher, can move 1 space after the attack. And I'm going to sit over here.
Yep.
Follow me
Sounds
now, undead boys.
I think we defeat Foxy anyways.
I mean, I'm gonna give you like a wrap the round out if you want, obviously, because you still George hasn't gone this turn, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So then I'll quickly get my turn out of the way because I think you guys are right that it's just about over at this point. But we'll wrap it on out, make sure we can get a few things done.
I mean, I don't know if you take off
namely-
a couple of units with those archers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You never know, right? Let's see if we can't get somebody with the archers real quick, and then the other Hallowed Dead can still go. You never know. You never know. You never know.
Exactly. Yeah.
You never know. Let's actually go with both of the. Let's put both the archers on. Yeah, put them both on the Crusaders because that'll help tip the balance back in my favor, I think, somewhat. The first one, attack +3, 17 + 3 is a dirty 20. Hit your defense. Power +3 because I'm still in a tower. 17 + 3 for dirty 20. They're down to 1. I will kill another unit. I will kill more than 1 unit in this combat. I promise. Other
You're
skeletal
both
archers.
mine. Foxy's bullying me.
A little bit. It's
I
true.
love you though. That's a 15, by the way.
For power?
No,
yeah,
for
for attack.
attack.
For
On
the
that
Yeah, I
second-
got a
the
13.
second archer.
14.
No, you're 16 for defense, so
16.
that misses. Yeah, that
Oh.
misses.
Safe.
They're still alive. Barely.
Cool.
Yeah, I actually think I can't kill them now. Well, yeah, I think I can't kill them this round. Lucky bastard. All right, this paladin's gonna move up. I will take these gunslingers with me if it's the last thing I do. I won't. I actually literally can't kill them, but I'm gonna hurt them real bad.
Yeah, you're gonna try.
I'm gonna hurt them real fucking bad. 12 plus 5 is a 17 on the attack, so I'm getting through your defense. A 5 plus 5 is a 10, which is not getting through your toughness, so I'm only dealing 1 damage to them. All right,
How much health do the gunslingers have now then?
2.
Hmm.
I've got exactly 1 unit of Hallowed Dead left that are going to step up and fight these skirmishers to the death.
Wait a second.
I guess.
I'm watching Lucian's expression, and I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. 18 plus 5 is enough to pass your defense. 9 plus 5 is enough to patch toughness, actually. You're gonna take 2. They're down to 2. And that's everything that I've got, friends. You gonna bring us home, Lucian?
Yeah. The veteran Ram Cavalry, the commander of that troop, the scroll pulses in his hand again and sends out 3 more beams of healing energy. Let's see. You said the skirmishers are at 2?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's going to be the
Yeah,
skirmishers,
Crusaders
the
at one.
crusaders, and the gunslingers are all going to be healed for 3.
Damn you, Matt Colville, and your love of captains.
Curse you, Colville!
Curse you, Colville!
Catapult's not doing anything. Let's see. Are there any... Who's weak?
They're all weak before the might of the Lord.
That hollow dead that's in front of the veteran skirmishers, and was it this skeleton archer that you attacked, Turk, or was it this one?
Well, the funny thing is, this is Archer in a tower, so it's not a close.
Yeah.
You actually can attack the cavalry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll attack this hallowed dead with my Highland Lancers.
Go ahead.
How does a 17 sound?
What do you think it sounds like?
He sounds pretty good. Ooh,
Roll
that's
damage.
that's an 8 for damage for power.
Ooh, that's not gonna do it.
No. Alright, I'll attack him with my other Ram Cavalry.
All right.
That is a 15 on the attack
Absolutely.
and a 15 on the power as well.
They are down to 2.
Were they not injured before?
Nope, they hadn't been touched.
Okay. Alright, that's my turn.
Well, friends, I think that ends another round. Yes, is anybody not gone?
I'd like to go again.
All right, friends.
What about second turn?
Yeah.
Why don't you count your? Let's count up your point values, friends, and let me know your total. I've got 2,
We
3,
haven't lost anybody, right? So we're still at 25.
5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, well I've got 9.
Nice.
Wow!
Sounds like that's less than half of 25.
Yeah.
I'm no math.
So then, friends,
Yeah.
it sounds
I'm not good
to
at math,
me-
but it sounds right.
It sounds to me like as the walls come down, as the palace is besieged, and as your troops storm forward, this battle has ended in victory for you. The war, however, is very, very far from over. For to end this grave threat, you must still slay the unliving king. We will see what that looks like, how you all stand to face a grave threat in exactly 1 week. And I leave you all with this final message from that grave threat itself. Come then, champions. Burn the light in your hearts as brightly as you can. Flicker against the curtain the shadow that befalls you. See the grand tragedy that awaits what comes next. See if it breaks you as it broke me. Friends, you have all been incredible. We have been the Allies Roleplay. This has been a good death. And we'll see you for our finale episode in exactly a week. Good night.
Come and join us.
Join us.